Hello there, guys. Is that the Tina Chino? Well, I haven't seen her in ages. Welcome to the Logs OnlyFans, where he plays Master Duel. Next week, I'll be playing Master Duel every day. Or I guess I should say I'll be streaming every day. But I have to prepare for that this week, because I'm not mentally prepared to stream every day yet. Especially since I'm so behind on my normal work. The early logs? It's always early on Friday. Don't you guys look at my schedule? I spent so long taking 5 minutes of my day to create the schedule a month ago. And nobody even looks at it, just because I ignore it sometimes. Normal work being the project? No, normal work. So on Monday and Tuesday, I spent both of those days just setting up 2 WoW videos for my WoW editors, because both of my managers for the WoW channel haven't been working. So I had to do it myself. And the reason I have managers for those channels is because that takes a very long time. So I spent like 8 hours on one video just getting footage. Just to set up a fucking 15-minute video. And then the other one was about 4 hours to set up. And then, of course, there's recording the scripts and everything. It took 2 whole days of work. And then on Wednesday, I had to do the work for the other channels. I was able to set up... No, actually, I had therapy, too, so I didn't get to get as much done. And then, on Thursday, yesterday, I spent the day setting up 3 videos for my other channels. It's crazy how much more work the WoW channel takes than everything else. The WoW channel took freaking 2 days to set up 2 videos, and then I set up 3 videos yesterday for the other channels just because they're so much easier. Girl boss slay work? Why, thank you. I am definitely a girl boss gaslight gatekeeper. Did you post on Twitter that you're live? No. That's a good idea. I need a picture of Crazy Box to post that I'm live. Do I have a picture of Crazy Box just on hand? One second, I have to make a meme. Let's see, I gotta get a picture of Crazy Box. Crazy Box. You see, the thing is, for Twitter, you're not supposed to just post that you're live because people just ignore that. You have to make an image or do something creative. So if I'm gonna post to Twitter, I have to first save an image of Crazy Box to my hard drive, then put it into my editor, and type, what's a good word I should type on top of Crazy Box? Like roll 1 sex? No, that's dumb. Insanity box? Jex Gamba? I guess Gamba works. Thought a Master Duel version to Tears? Sounds awesome. Consistent AF? The tier logs? I think Crazy Box is good enough. Beatbox? Gonks? The Chaos Box? No, you guys are terrible. This is why I shouldn't rely on chat to come up with ideas for me. The Rongo Box, the Chaos Box, the Jex WoW Live, the Crazy Logs. Dios mio. I'm here for the partner push. So the I'm just gonna put roll 1. This isn't funny or anything, but it's better than doing nothing. Crazy Box roll 1. I'll tell you the story behind that in a second. I have to post that I'm live. Early morning stream time. Okay, and then I have to post it, and then as a follow-up, I have to add the link to the stream. Because if you post the link in the initial tweet, then it won't get any traction, because I guess that's how the Twitter algorithm works. I'm not 100% sure that's how it works anymore, but that's how it was in the videos. Okay, so I was watching some videos a whole bunch of them this weekend about how to grow your Twitch channel. And they were hilariously uninformative. But one of the things they were talking about in those videos was like how not to title your streams and stuff. And one of them was like, don't put in your stream title chill streamer, cozy vibes, partner push, 24-hour stream, because nobody cares if you're not doing something interesting on your stream. Like, you should treat your stream titles as like clickbait, you know, to get people in there. You don't want to just do something lazy. And I thought, wow, that is hilarious. So I've been putting on my secret stream just a whole bunch of the bad buzzwords in it. So cozy stream, cozy vibes, no, chill stream, chill streamer, cozy vibes, partner push, 24-hour stream. But also we're going to have Crazy Box rank up. That's all it is. I just watched a whole bunch of videos on how to do streaming. And I was like, oh my god, none of this advice goes hard enough. I feel like too much of it doesn't tell you to work hard enough. Hello, is this the cringe log? Shut up. Use clickbait to clickbait? Exactly. All right, thanks for the resub, Mr. McPhoenix. Let's see, who's the top 5 first? Corner Sheep, Brunch Menus, Dax Chewy, Stardust Synchron, and then Rye Ramthill free to play. Stardust, you were only number 4? Oh my god, fake fan. Hi bestie. Oh my goodness gracious, is that the Nova Aokami? Wow, VIP over here. Me too. Advice, just be entertaining? Yes, but how do you be entertaining? What is the advice to be entertaining? That's one of the things you see a lot in these advice videos. It's like, just be entertaining, and it's like, how do you be entertaining though? That's normal, that's just boring stuff. It's me, I'm bored at work. Hello though, bored at work. That reminds me, usually whenever I hop into someone else's stream and I just like spam something in their chat, usually, a lot of the times, they're being nice, they're being great streamers, they're being good hosts, but they'll ask me how I'm doing, what I'm up to, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm just like, sheesh, that's a lot of questions. How do I answer that? I'm just over here like working. I'm just like probably in the middle of recording something most of the time. And it's like, how do I say? It's like, hey there, thanks for asking me how I'm doing. Currently what I'm doing is I'm looking over these scripts that were sent in for me, and I'm mighty busy. I'm just over here to enjoy the chill vibes of the stream, cozy streamer, chill vibes, partner push. The most I give you is telling you to shut up. Oh yeah, Nova, I missed your comeback stream. Mainly because it was, I was gone. I think you did the comeback stream when I was literally just not at home. I'm fine, doing some work and chilling, just chilling, my chill streamer, chill streams, chill vibes. Hey Meowie, Logs, are you into fighting games? I love Tekken and Mortal Kombat. Those games are fun. Happy Friday. Exactly. Hi, how are you doing? What are you doing, feeling? I don't know. Cozy vibes only. Oh my goodness gracious, is that the Tina Chino? Tina, how are you doing? How was your week? What are you up to? What are your dreams and goals in life? What are you working for in order to accomplish those? Give me details. I need to know specifically your game plan. Oh my goodness gracious, it is Meowie. How are you doing? I hope you're having fun. What are your dreams and goals in life? What is your biggest fear? AI Duel Logs. Oh my goodness gracious, did we see Nova Aokami in chat earlier today? Nova, tell me, what is your biggest fear in life? And how do you overcome it? I need to know these personal questions. My game plan is fuck bitches and get money? Excellent. You are what we call a gamer. Because only gamers fuck bitches and get money. Honestly, I see I know a lot of streamers. And a lot of streamers I don't feel work hard enough in order to accomplish their goals. And I see them play a lot of video games, like on their downtime. And I just think, I never get to play video games in my downtime because I'm working all the time. And it just maybe come to realization, maybe streamers are actually just gamers who just want people to watch them game and don't actually, like, they don't want to work super hard. They're more interested in just playing video games than all of the monotonous work that goes on behind the scenes in order to, like, make it succeed. And if you think about it from that angle, it just makes a lot more sense. Thanks for the resub. Yes, why thank you. I mean, that's actually really accurate. Yeah, I think most of them...
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, you idiot, you moron. Thanks for the resub, low-key manatees. I think most of them just are gamers, first and foremost, and the streaming is a secondary thing, which it would be nice if it succeeded, but they don't really want to do the work required to make it succeed. Because it's hard and not fun. And it's a lot more fun to just stream what you want to do. Yes, log streams are games. No, but there's so much work that goes into it. You guys have no idea unless you watch my video on the 5 very hard ways to take streaming more seriously. 22 minutes, full of great advice, $500 value for free. Girl, I wish I had time to play video games. See? Nova takes it seriously. This doesn't apply to Nova. Nova is doing great. She's the #1 VTuber Master Duel streamer in terms of views. For free? I know, right? Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the Prime sub, Brent Sanders Gaming. Bassandra Gaming. Wait, ask a deeper question? Oh, I missed that. Let me ask a deeper question. Are you guys ready for a deep question? What are your parents' or family's perceptions towards marriage? Excellent question. I have no idea. I don't know. My family gave up asking me when I'm gonna get married a long time ago. They just think I'm weird. Isn't it outright said #1 female Master Duel streamer? She is #1 female Master Duel streamer. She's also #1 VTuber Master Duel streamer, so it doesn't really, the other one doesn't matter. Marriage is stupid and a scam? I agree. Why aren't you married yet? Yeah, they don't ask me that anymore. Logs is married to WoW and Yugioh. Now, it's just very difficult for me to get anyone to say yes to me asking them out, you know? I can tell you guys, I've definitely had crushes in life. There's definitely people who have caught my fancy, and I've asked them all out, and you know what they all said? No. Or, eel. Or, I can't ever see myself being in a relationship with you. I'm like, okay, fair. And then I just move on with my life. I'm an expert at taking an L. Not the eel. The crushes. Bro, I don't know about all that. I'm just a guy. Nova? What are you talking about? I know how hard you work. Shut up. Stop pretending to be humble. TheDuelLogs or inhibits his odds of happily ever after. No, you see, the thing is, I prioritize my work over things that I don't really care about. And getting married and having children was never a goal in life of mine. If it happens, cool, whatever. #1 biological desire is to reproduce. But that's not my that's not my #1 desire. My #1 desire is to create clickbait top 10 videos of World of Warcraft and Yu-Gi-Oh! And work on my passion projects, which fail half the time. I remember I was talking to my therapist about it, about like how I forgot about my passion projects for a year. And she's like, yeah, well, your passion projects, they always like are super successful, right? I'm like, no, they're not. One of my passion projects was the most successful video I've ever made, but most of the time they fail. Most of the time they don't do well at all. But I do them anyway because they're fun. And the other stuff allows me to do those and fail. I can afford to fail in my passion projects because I make so much from the other stuff. I think they're cool. I think they're cool too. Like, I know I'm not going to disparage the videos I make. I think they're great. Anyone who makes fun of me for them, I think is stupid. Kids are cool because I have a mini-me. Have you ever tried using your funny streamer Riz to acquire a girlfriend? No. I specifically turn down all fans who ask me out. If you're married, I'm sorry. Look at this nerd being successful by doing something he likes. Cringe, but I'm happy for you. Wait, if you're married, I'm sorry, but I'm happy for you. Wait, what are you talking about? You know what's this stupid? Your mom. When we can update the top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Waifus? Never. I'm not making that video. It's a garbage idea. Unless we make top 10 cards you'd crank your hog to. Oh, is Logs being full of himself and judging people who do things differently from him again? Yes, I am. 100%. I think some people just make convenient excuses for themselves, and some people just don't take it super seriously. And I also think that's fine, because I have a second stream which I don't take super seriously. And if someone tried to give me advice on how to take it more seriously, I'd be like, dude, shut the hell up. I'm just vibing over here. I don't need to take this seriously. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to play World of Warcraft. However, if you do want to take it super seriously, that's me, bestie? Yeah, exactly. That's Meowie. Wait, that's not me. Redeem ad time? Here you go. Made him laugh, Lamal. I mean, it's not like having a fan ask you out means you're using your streamer charisma like your streamer persona to have a better chance of getting a girlfriend. When it comes to online dating, usually it's all about just how you look. Appearances trump everything else. If you can actually get into person, I would totally slay the first date. It's just getting that first date is impossible for me because I look like an average dude. And you need to look above average in order to get matches. It is very hard as a guy on those dating websites. Well, I mean, correction. As a below average looking guy. If you're a good looking dude, it's not a really big deal. But that's definitely not me. A lot of streamers think you're cool and funny. Why not apply the charisma to it? Because it doesn't work. Look at this guy flaunting his average looks. If you find someone who has the same interests, it should be easy. Not really. Do you think that one day with spider support, almost all the old types have new support? They did release new spider support. It's just not in Master Duel yet. If you're tier 3, he might be nicer to you? Nuh-uh. That's another thing I was thinking about. I saw some like posts on Twitter about people talking about... Shit, I'm taking a really long time to get to the game. I was not meaning to actually like talk for so long at the beginning. You guys just got me talking. But like, I saw... Is this therapy? It's not therapy. Shut the hell up. I saw this post on Twitter about these people talking about how their chat bullies them, and then someone else made a post talking about like, well, your chat only bullies you because you let them bully you. And I was like, oh my god, that's so true. To an extent. Sometimes your chat's just an asshole and you can't do anything about it. But I think sometimes it's not true and that you can just curate what you do. And I was like, wow, my chat never bullies me, but that's only because the way I do streams is a little bit differently. Like, I come at the game that I'm playing from a point of authority. Like, I know more about this game than most people in chat, so they can't really tell me what to do. But if I'm playing a brand new deck, like a meta deck, or just like an established archetype that's not like my own homebrew creation, I can guarantee you I have like a million people in chat trying to tell me what to do. And that shit is annoying. That's like...
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
I remember when I was playing Vanguard over on the other stream, I had some people in chat who kept like micromanaging my every move, and I was just like, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear the efficient move to make in every single scenario. I just want to, you know, figure it out on my own. But they wouldn't shut up. They just kept going and going. Yeah, the back scene was so annoying. I was like, man, I totally get it. Maytime again? Here you go. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't think enough people tell their chat to shut up. I think most of them are too nice to their chat. They're too afraid of their chat leaving. And I'm not, so I'm in a different position. I'm in a position of privilege. Just don't read chat, but you have to read chat. If you don't read chat, then you're doing it wrong. What's your thoughts on the Master Duel version of tier elements? Is it at full power? YC's dominant level? First tier 0 deck ever on the 5th site? Yes. Yeah, chat is cringe. Deer days? Yeah, deer days. I like being nice. Meowie. Meowie's too nice to her chat. I remember Stim asked me if Meowie was a GFE streamer, and I'm like, no, she's not. She's just very nice to her chat. I mean, your chat kind of tells you to shut up back, so it goes both ways. True. That's just like the dynamic we have over here. MD tier will be more powerful in the TCG version, LMAO. Yeah, probably. I feel like even if your chat is small, it's only dickheads. That's not necessarily good either. Normalize saying shut up. Yeah, you have to normalize telling your chat to shut the hell up sometimes, because sometimes they're annoying. I tell them to shut up sometimes. I know, that's what I told Stim. She's like, no, she tells her chat to shut up sometimes, but like, it's very rare, because usually your community is so nice, so you don't really see that. Not my community, though. My community is constantly... Actually, I don't know anything about my community. You guys just kind of exist while I make videos for clips. You guys are basically here to watch me make videos for my clip channel. And then sometimes react to what I say. And sometimes give me things to say if my opponent's taking forever on their turn. That's your guys' function. You guys exist to pump up those view numbers so that I can send big, fat, juicy raids to other people to make connections. Thank you for your service. Thank you for the gifted sub, Chase with Haste. Oh my god, it's so freaking appreciated. This is a YouTube record. I'm not gonna put this on YouTube. Yeah, a fat and juicy raid. Thanks back. This is the YouTube recording. I'm the only person who will tell you guys straight up my goals. My dirty, you know they're real because they're negative. That's how you can tell. If someone tells you something and it's not negative, can't trust them. It's not true unless it's negative. That's funny. I don't really respect people who are pessimistic because it feels like they're being lazy intellectually. Because it's easy to be negative. That's the default. Humans default to negativity. So someone who's constantly pessimistic about everything, I just think they're kind of lazy on an intellectual level. Who knows about his fans? The day Logs graced our presence. It was the most important days of our lives. For Logs, it was just Tuesday. Oh my god, that's so true. I have to tell that to people sometimes. Like, sometimes fans will tell me things like, oh my god, something you said on your stream completely changed my life. It changed my life for the better. And I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't remember what I said. He was like, you don't remember? You gave me advice on this thing, and I applied it, and it changed my life. And I was like, I mean, sounds like something I would do, but I don't remember what I said. Or like people who come in and are like, oh my god, you know, I was so depressed. Your videos and streams, they helped me. Thank you. Thank you for being a positive influence on my life. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. What I do is I create entertaining content. People who are sad or depressed search out entertaining content related to their hobbies. It could have been me or any of the other Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTubers who also make entertaining content. It didn't have to be me specifically. That's all it is. So of course I'm going to get those messages a lot because I make entertainment. People generally down in the dumps look for entertainment to lift them up. Thank you for your content. Ow, shut up, meow. Ow, my nose is itchy. Lox has changed nothing about my life. You're welcome. All I do is remind me why I love Yu-Gi-Oh! In the first place. Hell yeah. I love you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Will you marry Meowie, Mr. Logs? No. She's just a friend. Just take the W, bro? No. You inspire others? Hell yeah, I do. I inspire others to tell me that my work ethic is unreasonable, and that I don't know what I'm talking about, and that I should shut up when giving advice, because I don't know their specific circumstances which allow them to not work as hard as they probably should. I'll ban you. I see Logs recognize why I'm here. Nice. You inspire the youth. Please no Binario. Why are you trying to weird gimmick decks when Tears next week? Wait, what do you mean? Why wouldn't I? That's awesome. Looks, I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Enjoy an ad. This is a PSA, something I've been seeing in Twitch chat quite a lot recently. Sometimes you guys even tweeted at me. This is something I have to tell you guys. I have to come clean with this. I am not a human. I'm actually a 300-pound psychic spider who lives on the moon. Now, I know this might be hard to hear, but this is just something I have to let you guys know. Yeah, we already know you're not a human. You're a VTuber. No, I'm not a VTuber. I'm actually just a spider who lives on the moon. That's just your VTuber lore. Wow, you really do stick to that, don't you? You know what? Just come here. We can talk about this in person. No, not again. Yeah, don't worry. I remember you can't breathe here. We're gonna go to the dimension of lost time. There. Now you should be able to breathe. There's no concept of air or space in here. Anyways, so we clear the misunderstanding. You understand that I'm just a big old spider? Well, you're actually a VTuber, but whatever you say. Okay, good. There's something else I wanted to say. See, I was talking to my marketing agent today, and they told me to stop making jokes about fake merch, because we're probably going to get real merch soon. Is that something you're interested in? Yeah, of course. I'll buy whatever you want. Just let me go home. Nah, you're just saying that because you're stuck in the dimension of lost time. Well, yeah, that's true, but I don't really buy anyone's merch, to be honest. But what would be a good price point for that? I'm not sure. How much would you pay for a limited duration shirt? Well, I don't want to pay anything, to be honest. And what's up with Jupiter? Interesting. Well, I'm not sure how much money you guys humans have, so that's good to know. This is a PSA, something I've been seeing in Twitch chat quite a lot recently. Sometimes you guys even tweet it at me. This is something I have to tell you guys. I have to come clean with this. Was that the Jupiter? Was that the plushie ad? I gotta figure out which one it is. Don't forget to pee? What? Ugh. Did you wash your hands? Of course I did. Akumiya already has stop with the weird stuff. Yeah. Don't ship me and Meowie or any of my other female streamer friends. It's very rude to them because they can do so much better than me. You have friends? Oh my god, I just realized I lost 10k points last stream. Need receipts to smell. I can smell my hands, that's weird. I believe you have a lovely personality. You're doing great is awesome. Why, thank you. TheDuelLogs? That's my friend you're talking about? You fucker? Wait, who? What are you talking about? Yeah, who the fuck would you be? Spider? Stop saying bad things about my friend? Who's your bad friend? Wait, I would never say bad things about your friend. I don't even know who your friends are. Maytime? Man, you guys are redeeming Maytime a lot today. That reminds me. Chat. No, I forgot. I had something I was going to say and then I totally forgot. You're my friend Stinky? I don't stink. I smell amazing. Dude, do you guys know about boy smell? I was watching Hina's stream yesterday and she was talking about how much she loves boy smell and how it's a very common thing for women. They just like the smell of boys. And I'm just like, what? That's a real thing? I thought that was like a meme. I didn't know it was real. And apparently it's like a really common thing too. And she was like, has a woman ever asked you to borrow your hoodie before? It's because of that. And I was like, I remember the girl from the story about how she like stabbed me to hold her hand. She used to ask to borrow my hoodie all the time. I was being fetishized. Fetished. I don't know how to say that word. This should have stayed in the secret stream. Apparently boy smell is a real thing. I don't know what what's the proper term for it. What's the proper term for boy smell? So many friends. She wanted to remember your stank? Musk? That's so gross. I just thought she was cold and was like, why don't you bring your own sweater, you idiot? It was like, I want my sweater. It's cold too. I want to wear it. The only reason I'd give it to her is because when she would ask and I'd tell her no, the whole class would just be like, just give her your sweater, bro. I'm just like, okay. It's easier for me just to give in than to deal with them being annoying. Because of pH and the fact men don't wash ourselves dedicated as well, we keep compounding the sin. It's called odor. I smell great. I shower 2 times a day. Logs, are you awkward? A little bit. The cuddly logs? Shut up. She wanted to remember your stank. Y'all, please learn how to wash your bodies. The boy smell. Have you guys ever seen the copy pasta for boy smell? Twice a day? Your poor skin? My skin is lovely. Well, it's because I work out. So after I work out, I shower. Then I shower again before I go to bed. Because I don't want to have my bed all dirty. Anyways, I don't remember what I was going to say. Are you guys ready for some crazy box rank up? Ask a deeper question? Okay, here we go. Do you wash your armpits? Of course I do. Who doesn't wash their armpits? Let's see. What important decision in your professional life have you based largely on your intuitive feelings? What about in your personal life? What important decision in your professional life have you based largely on your intuitive feelings? Everything. That's how I do all my channels. I have an impulsive decision to do something, and then I go to extreme lengths to fulfill it. Like, for example, I wanted to make the World Legacy project, so I thought, hey, how do I do this? I need networking. How do you network? Stream. Okay. Best way to do that is to have a successful stream so I can send big fat raids to people for proper networking. So I created a successful stream specifically so I could create the project. Easy. Do you wash your armpits? Who doesn't wash the armpits? Do people actually not wash the armpits? Why aren't your boxes glossy? I don't think I have any. Crazy box. It's so easy to make a successful stream. Oh, I do have one. One of these days, I'm going to make a brand new Twitch channel and make it successful without using any of the branding in my original channels, just to prove that I'm a genius. Nova, Tina, Meowie offer you voices to the project. Offer your voices to the project. You don't have to say that. I can just ask them. I'm gonna 100% spam Meowie for voices. What's the World Legacy project? I need to make a demo for it.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot. I'm gonna make a demo for it so it's a proper thing. I currently do have a demo for it, but it's not very good. It doesn't explain how it's like because it's all done in RPG Maker and it's only half an RPG Maker. It's not fully an RPG Maker, you know? Well, it's not even half. It's just partly done in RPG Maker. Why no grass? Because I forgot grass existed again. Remove 2 cards for grass. We can remove this one. And we can also remove... I don't know. We can remove Exchange of the Spirit. We don't really need that. That's a brick. Crazy Box, rank up. Let me explain how this works. So, Crazy Box sucks, but it is a number monster and a rank 4, which means I can rank it up with either rank up magic limited Baron's Force in order to go into any number C monster of rank 5, which gives us number C106 Giant Red Hand, which negates all card effects in the field if your opponent activates an effect at a mandatory effect. Or we can use rank up magic Zexal Force in order to rank up into Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray, which gives us a negate, which is generally the better option because this also has a graveyard effect where if it's in your graveyard and your life points are 2,000 less than your opponent's, you can draw a card and banish it. And Crazy Box has this wonderful effect if you roll a 1 where you have your life points, so it allows you to set that up. I always roll 1, so I basically have it live all the time. That's the synergies over here. Hi YouTube, shut up. This isn't going on YouTube. Lovely chat. I love all of you. You guys are valued members of this community, and I hope you're having a great day. Oh, I gotta move myself over. You guys want to see something cool? Going first and or second. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's so tiny. Look, look, I have a pillow. Don't forget it will negate your cards too. Shut up, I know that. I'm a genius. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I am of humble intelligence. Ooh, nice. How much for the Meowie donkey? I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a pillow. It's a pillow of an aquatic cat. Who's this? Who's this Meowie you said? I don't even know who that is. Yay, Crazy Box time. Come on, I'm hoping for a roll of 2 to 4. Activate Crazy Box. Sounds cringe? Shut up. I'll ban you. Oh my god, I love rolling 6. Fucking seriously? I rolled a 6 to destroy itself? Why does this always freaking happen? Oh well, you know. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose stuff, chat. You know, this is just how life is. There's no reason to get upset over it. Oh my goodness gracious, thanks for the resub, X. that I really freaking appreciate it. This is a moment of all time. 2 minutes in might have been too long. Hey, look, I got to get my Time Thief Chrono Quarter back. Like, if an XYZ monster leaves the field, it can special summon itself from the graveyard. Oh, by a card effect, and it was left in the field by a card effect because he destroyed himself. Excellent. I love Crazy Box. He's my best friend. I should also play Chupacabra, now that I'm thinking about it. It's another rank 4. Ooh, Yugioh. I can use this to stop it. Wait, what does this do? During your opponent's battle phase, you can contribute this card. The next battle damage you take from monster's attack is inflicted to your opponent instead. Oh, that's cool. I can use this to discard it from my hand. Oh, wait, what? How come I can do that? Oh, it's because it just reduces the battle damage I take. Oops. I thought it was like going to stop the effect. I misread it. I didn't misread it. I misremembered. I thought Yugioh did damage, and I thought this stopped the damage, and that he was going to stop Yugioh from coming out. But actually, Yugioh does the opposite. It increases your life points. So I'm just stupid. What is your opponent playing? I don't know. Looks like they're playing Crazy Box too. When XYZs first came out, Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are the first decks we ever used. What? That's the first XYZ deck? What are you guys talking about? I haven't corrected you for over a year. LOL. Rafflemal. Rolling 6 makes you feel alive. My heartbeat is in hyperdrive. Is Aqua Meowie here? No, she's not. Hey, recently got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. I also started playing Master Duel. Is it normal, though, that sometimes I will not get to play the game against some opponents? Feels like a coin flip of hand traps and negates? Yes. That is modern Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want to win, you have to play the bestest meta decks. Because meta decks can absolutely play through negates. If your deck can't play through 1 or 2 negates, you have a garbage deck. Most decks are garbage. A vast majority of them are garbage. Only a handful can play through that shit, and that's why they're meta. Yeah, or just stay in gold. Don't rank up. If you want to have fun with your deck building, stay in gold where you play decks like this, where there's no negates. My opponent doesn't have any negates on the board. I should have lost after my turn 1 play, but I'm not losing. I'm still kicking it. Ooh, Charge Light Brigade. That's pretty good. What annoys me is they could easily make those decks not garbage. I don't know about easily, but they could definitely try. They could increase the power creep of every other deck to match all the other ones, and then there would be a new power creep. The game has already entered Power Creep 2, Electric Boogaloo. Select right end, add to hand. Did I get any good meal from that? Nope. Ooh, I do have a graveyard effect though. Oh, I have 2 graveyard effects. I can banish this in order to add Perform a Mal Trick Clown. I accidentally got into Plat last season and didn't realize I went D rank. It sucked. Oh yeah. I remember one time I accidentally got into Plat and I was like, oh man, this is horrible. This is so unfun. It was miserable. Because like I only play gimmick decks. If you're in Plat and you're also playing meta decks, totally fine because you're having a challenge. That in itself is its own set of fun to play, you know, 2 meta decks versus each other. But if you're not playing meta, you're not gonna win. You're gonna lose. 2 Kelbecks? Hecking heck. Not me using BS Kaiju to grind to Diamond 5. Hey, Kaijus are pretty good. Kaijus are a pretty good anti-meta engine. They just out-negates so goodly. ZS Ascended Sage and rank up Magic. Okay, nothing good. Plat 5 is not bad. Shut up. I just rewatched 5Ds and realized Akiza Synchro Summoning was just beautiful / precious. Me too. I love watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. It's my turn, right? It's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, and I am an anime connoisseur of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the TheDuelLogs being based and red-pilled right now? Yes. Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there. Oh my goodness gracious. Thanks for the resub, Hungry Noodle. I really freaking appreciate it. Continue the attack. Of course not. X? What about me is not based and or red-pilled? What exactly does that mean? Based, I know, means a controversial opinion that is popular. You enjoying 5Ds, liar? Oh my god, I love 5Ds. I love how boring it is. I love watching 5Ds and falling asleep. It's a great sleeping pill. Based on what? The fact you lied? I would never lie to chat. I remember you saying the anime was boring last time we did a watch along. It is boring. It's so boring, puts me to sleep. It's great. I love it. Fall asleep with your videos though? I don't watch my videos. My videos are garbage. Because I spend so long working on them, they're not fun to watch. I can't watch my own videos. That's insane. Nobody watches their own videos. Holy crap, the damage increase is permanent? Until the end of the next turn. Oh, it's just until the end of the next turn. Best character in 5Ds. Love that bike. Wait, what the hell is this? Once per turn, when your monster declares an attack on a defense vision monster, you can activate this effect. During that battle, if the monster defense vision inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Lance Archfiend sucks. Setting in main phase 1. I think he's a newer player. Ooh, Forbidden Droplet. I can ditch one of these Kelbecks to the grave. Okay. Let's activate Raiden, the Hand of the Lightsworn, in order to mill 2 cards. Ooh, I got a Yugioh! That's gonna mill 5 cards in both players' decks. I also got one of my millers, one of my shufflers. Ooh, any other graveyard effects I got? My life points are 2,000 lower than my opponent, so I can use Rank Up Magic Zexal Force in order to draw a card. Ooh, I have one of my Rank Up Magics. I can go into one of my Rank Ups. Ooh, I can also go into Blackwing Zephyros the Elite. I can also use Forbidden Droplet in order to ditch a Kelbeck from my hand. In order to mill 5 more cards. Let's see, have his attack. Activate Kelbeck in the graveyard to mill 5 from the top of both players' decks. Did I get any good mill? Nope. Holy crap, how do I not get any good mill? My deck is full of good mill, and I'm not getting any of it. Is it my turn or is it my opponent? Okay, I still have my normal summon. My opponent's playing Hydralander? Ooh, oh no. Oh no, their deck also benefits from all of the stuff I've been doing. Does this work from the hand? If this card is in the graveyard, detach 1 material. No, we'll do it this one. I see. I can finally go into Crazy Box. Will good players watch their own videos because it's kind of like reviewing what they did wrong? Well, I mean, I watch my own stream VODs. If anything, I think that's something streamers like. When you make your own clips, which all streamers should do, you should do your own clips. Even if you have an editor, you should do some of your own clips as well. One of the things I've noticed from like editing my clips is it allows me to review my streams and then make them better. Oh man, my nose is itchy. In the process of reviewing your own streams, you get to see like, whoa, my goodness gracious, I spent 10 minutes not talking here. What was wrong with me? How could I make such an absolute blunder like this? Okay, I'm gonna try Crazy Box again. Hopefully I don't roll a 6. Anything but a 6. Come on, Crazy Box. Don't fail me. You're right, he's ice cold. Please, a 6. Shut the hell up. I'll ban you. Super Poly? Oh my god, you... Whatever. You win some and then you don't win some. What are they gonna go into? Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, probably? Whatever, I don't even care. What is this pendulum summon? Do I have a Heroic Challenger 1000 Blades in the graveyard? Nope. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. The Sage Logs. That is me. Special summon Performer Pal Trick Clown from the graveyard. I can't believe he got rid of my Crazy Box before I got a chance to do anything about it. Lord of the Heavenly Prison? Heck yeah, I can also use Kelbeck of the Ancient Vanguard to bounce this card back to his hand and special summon it from my hand, and now I have another 2 level 4s before to go into another Crazy Box. But you haven't won some. Shut the hell... I mean, you are a lovely individual, and I'm glad you were in chat. I love all of you. More than I love myself, which is quite a bit. In the spirit of making them better, face reveal win. You can see my face right now. I'm the giant spider in the middle right-hand corner. The hateful logs. I would never say anything bad about myself. Ooh, Soul the Supreme King. That's a good one. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of like myself. Ooh, I can use Blackfrost, Zephyros the Elite in order to bounce Kelbeck back to my hand in order to bring out Zephyros. Don't you love chat parasocially? No, we're not parasocial. Everybody in chat is actually just my best friend. You guys can message me whenever you want about anything because we're best friends. Come on, don't hit 6, don't hit 6. Are you fucking kidding me? 6 again? How? How do I get 6 2 times? That's some bullshit. How is it always anything but 6? How do you get 6 twice in a row? Oh my god. That's unbelievable. The amount of luck that goes into that. Why can't I have good luck? Why does it have to be 6s? Anything but 6. Why does it keep hitting 6? There's literally 5 other results that would work, and it hits 6 twice. That's a 1 in 36 chance? Oh my god. Sometimes you lose, and other times you lose. Hey, sometimes you lose some, sometimes you lose some more. Respect the dice when you talk to the dice. Shut up.
Congratulations.
All I had to do was not roll a freaking 6. How hard is that? How do you not roll a 6 2 times in a row? The chances of that happening are so astronomically low. Literally any of the other results, whatever, who cares? It happened. Life doesn't respect the dice. I can't believe I'm losing to this. Sometimes the universe just wants you to get F'd in the A. I agree. It's rigged because Tin is here. Tin? Wait, is she still here? Okay, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to play 3 copies of Wolf, 3 copies of the Archer, get rid of the Serpent, get rid of this card, and also add in Chupacabra. Chupacabra. How do you spell cabra? I don't know. Danger. Okay, and then I gotta remove 4 cards. I don't know which 4 cards to remove though, because my whole deck is cracked and full of amazing synergies. I don't need this. I don't need 1,000 Challengers. Snow is pretty good. I'm already like almost completely out of these cards. Target 1 card from your deck, and either add it to your hand or place it on top of your deck. If your opponent controls a special monster X deck, you banish the card from your graveyard. So to rank up magic spell from your hand. To the graveyard. This effect becomes its spell's effect. You can even use the effect to 7th. Oh, okay. Why not play hand deck with Crazy Box? Hand deck? Droplet. No, I need Droplet. Droplet gets rid of the cards in my hand. I need to get rid of 2 more cards. I don't need that one or that one. There we go. Just get rid of the Time Thief cards. Okay, much better. Left arm offering? No. I have 10 hours of work for 5 consistent days. Glad I can be here on my day off. You have 10 hours of work for 5 consistent days? Whoa, that's crazy. Me too. I have a question. Logs, are you excited for a Melfi staring contest in the next pack? Yes, I can't wait for the new Melfi cards to come out. I love Melfi. Yeah, after this is done, I'm going to work and work and work. Ooh, special summon ZS Ascended Sage. Set Droplet. And then activate Mothman. And then I'm going to hit Mothman in hand. Oh my god, I didn't hit Mothman in hand. Are you crazy? Ooh, and then draw a card. Oh my goodness gracious. And then if I go into a monster, a Utopia Exceed monster, some of this card. Oh, I have to go into Utopia card specifically for that to work. Okay. I don't want to go into Utopia card though. Raid Raptor, whatever. This is the first time I've been able to actually get off the combo. Activate Crazy Box. There's no way I'm going to get 6 again. The chances of that happening 3 times in a row. No way I got 6 again. 3 times in a row? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Six. That's 3 times in a row. How do you get 6 3 times in a row? Literally the worst result.
You guys! Fuck you all! I hope I fucking go to hell!
Thanks for the sub, Chaos Control. Sprite starter. Some would say that's lucky. Shut up. Sprite blue. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so ham-boned. Why is it that bad things only ever happen to me? Sprite Jet. Add Sprite Smashers. I'm just waiting for them to go. Oh, Sprite Starter? Oh, cool. Let's follow up for the next turn. Amazing. Streamer told me to shut up. Nuh-uh, you told yourself to shut up. Logs. Escalators. I'm being conspiracy nut, but I don't believe in Yu-Gi-Oh's random number generator. That is a conspiracy nut. You're right. At least Raider Wings has 2,000 defense. So true, bestie. Okay, we're gonna send this card to the graveyard. Decide. Have you ever seen a new player use Forbidden Droplet and get rid of their entire field because they don't know how to use the effect? Gigantic Sprite, no effect for you. And now I have one of my dudes in the graveyard. It's a 0.46% chance. Amazing. I mean, there's no way I'll get a 6 for a 4th time in a row. Like, the chances of 3 times in a row, sure, whatever, but like 4 times? Oh my god, they had a Sprite Red in their hand this whole time. Gosh dang it, that's a monster effect. Sprite Elf? No way! And I have a Shuffler in the graveyard. Sprite Red? Oh no, they're gonna target one monster in their graveyard and special summon it to the field, but I'm gonna use my Shuffler to get rid of it. And all their other cards in the graveyard. Whoa, I actually stopped their Sprite combos after going -3 in card advantage. Okay, Sprite Elf, what are you gonna do next? This game is supposed to be fun, but 3x6 was quite the joke. I know, right? Each time I summon Arcana Force the world, it never lands on head. Master Duel hates me or mocks me for using the world. So true, Martin Espinoza. Ooh, another Raider's Wing. Sprite Starter. Oh no, that can get them one of the negates they need. Sprite Carrot. You absolute buffoon. Summon Raider's Wing, and then normal summon Raider's Wing from my hand. Okay. And then special summon Crazy Box. Are they going to bring back red in order to try to negate Crazy Box? He can't be targeted by card effects right now because of Raider's Wing. Surely not number 6. I have to wait to see if they're going to special summon. Oh, they don't have anything from the graveyard. They're going to Solemn Judgment it? Who the hell plays Solemn Judgment in Sprite? What a Giga Chad? What a not Giga Chad? Reinforcements of the army. And we can also play what are some other good cards to play with this? I could just play, I got rid of 1,000 Blades, right? Maybe I should add 1,000 Blades back. 1,000 Blades, 1,000 Blades, 1,000 Blades, and then just add another Goki pull. Because I can add Mothman to the hand. Solomon Sprite because the thing Sprite needs most is more negates. Nobody plays Solomon Sprite. Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to lose anyway. You can't really come back from getting a 6 on Crazy Box. You need literally any other result besides a 6. Ooh, I wonder if I can pop off from here. I got a Foolish Burial. I can use this to send a Yugioh to the grave in order to mill 5. Ooh, a Yugioh, where are you at? Photon Blade. Activate a Yugioh in the graveyard to mill 5 from the top of both players' decks. Come on, give me some good mill. Yes, I got a wolf. I got 2 wolves. That's a Crazy Box. It's not about winning or losing, it's about resolving Crazy Box. Exactly. And my opponent has a Fairy Tale Snow, which they can... Oh no, they're playing Metaphys and they have a Crazy Box. And they have a Snow in the graveyard. I need to get rid of that. Special summon out. 1 second. I have to use Mudora. I have to get rid of that Snow. Snow is scary. Do I need to send anything back? No, I can leave this one. That one doesn't have a graveyard effect. I can send this one back to my deck. You have Droplet? I don't want to use Droplet. I want them to banish their entire hand to go into Snow. Has redeemed BFE. At that man. Onivia. Why is it that everybody who redeems BFE doesn't read it? Crazy Box, more like Bad Box. I can use Maxi to draw a card. We don't read here, obviously. -3 Pog. Oh my god, they got rid of 2 cards from their hand. Fairy Tale Snow. I could stop it, but I don't want to. Because I just wanted to get rid of the card. Special summon. We can go into 4 Strix, but then I can't really extend from here. I can get out 1 more card and then get out 1 more card in the field, but then I can't do anything with it. Although if I go into Crazy Box, this doesn't do anything either. Because I didn't draw any of my rank up magics. That's a misclick? How do you misclick on a redeem that has you type in something? Bullshit. Gamba time. Oh my god, that's a beneficial effect. Ooh. Oh wait, I went first. Damn it. That does nothing for me. I can't attack this turn anyway. I'm on mobile. It didn't show that I'm on a redeem. Likely story. Banish 1 Metaphys card from your deck. Ready for requests. Wait, did one of the mods already clear it out? Banished a card. Add a Metaphys card from your deck to your hand. During the standby phase, special summon this card that's banished. Okay. Main phase 1. Hopefully they lost too much advantage so they can't use their cards. You can banish the top 3 cards of your deck, and if you do, this card gains 300 attack for every banished Metaphys. Holy shit, they banished 2 of them. Oh my god. For those of you who don't know, Metaphys monsters like gain advantage whenever they're banished. Usually the advantage is in the form of coming back in the next standby phase in order to either like special summon themselves or just search out a Metaphys card. So for every card they get hit with this, they go super mega plus an advantage. Send this card to the grave, confirm. So banishing 2 Metaphys cards is like going +2. That's some amazing luck to hit 2 Metaphys cards on the top of the deck. We don't want them to get any more cards. If they get cards in the graveyard, they can use Snow to banish all their Metaphys cards. And then gain even more advantage. So it's an anti-runic deck? Yeah, pretty much. Except Metaphys, like, you don't get the advantage until the next standby phase. So, I mean, with Runic, where they're not super fast anyway, you actually have time for that to matter. Against my deck, though, oh no, what are they doing now?
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, you absolute moron. Oh my goodness gracious. Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. I have another Forbidden Droplet in my hand, though. You absolute buffoon, you moron, you idiot. Never mind, I needed that card. I needed that in order to plow over. Oh wait, he still has a snow in the graveyard, though. Banished one card in the field. Oh no, I lost all my cards. Oh well, if I just draw a monster with more than 1500 attack, no, there's no. Oh, Kelbeck. My whole deck revolves around milling. So, like in special summoning from those mills, I can do this in order to send that to the graveyard. Manifest Dimension. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can target one of your banished Manifest monsters, special summon and banish to your next play. If your other Manifest cards, blah blah blah. Target one card your opponent controls. I should be fine. Activate Kelbeck. Activate Gokipole. I can add Mothman to my hand, but that won't do anything. Are you freaking kidding me? I milled 2 grass. Max C and a Raiden. I milled 2 grass. Oh my god, that's so bad. What's with this fucking luck today? Okay, Mothman goes to the grave. Mothman draws 1 and discards 1 for both players. I can use this to maybe draw into an Yugioh. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. This fucking game. It's Spider-Man. Oh my goodness gracious. It's Asagi Ame. It's so freaking good to see you today. How are you doing? Are you doing great? Are you doing well? What are your dreams and goals in life? What is your biggest challenge that you're trying to overcome? Tell me, what are your biggest fears? And how do you work towards accomplishing them and overcoming them? Tell me, are all these questions super hard to answer all at once? I hope so. Wait, why'd I go all the way back to the beginning? This deck is great. My biggest fear is not being able to roll out of bed. Wait, why wouldn't you be able to roll out of bed? Is there something you need to tell me, Asagi Ame? Heroic Blade, 1000 Challengers. I do need Raider's Wing. I think I should probably play something besides Crazy Box, because I think only having Crazy Box is kind of ham-boning me a little bit. Because I'm stuck in bed and I'm sleepy. Wait, you're in bed? Isn't today Friday? Doesn't that mean you didn't go to work today? Oh my goodness gracious, that is amazing. I feel like telling your biggest fear would be a huge mistake. Oh yeah, it is. You don't want to tell your biggest fear to your chat. They are guaranteed to ruin you with it. Target a face-up Xyz Munching Troll. Special summon from your extra deck 1 Raid Raptor monster. There's 1 rank higher than that targeted monster using it as a material. Xyz, you can banish this card from your graveyard and 1 Raid Raptor card from your hand. Then target rank up magic spell card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. I think Forstrix is really good. I think I should probably base my deck around Forstrix and Zexal Force and get rid of everything else. Ooh, I should also add Rank Up Magic, the 7th one. And what are the best cards to Rank Up Magic, the 7th one? I'm going to get rid of some of my other cards. I'm going to get rid of Limited Baryon Force. Chat, tell me, what are some of the best cards? 7 Arsenal Falcon. Let's get rid of that one and that one. Number 101 or number 7, C101. Really? C101? That's the best one? That one sucks though. Joel? Joel? Oh, I don't have the 7 thing installed, so if you just type in Joel, I don't see a spinny fish or anything. Left arm offering so you don't mill 2 grass again? No! Boo! Put on Joel Wide? I don't have that installed. It was pissing me off, so I uninstalled it. Baguska? I think it's a Galaxy card. That's a good one. Galaxy card. I really want to buy an iced coffee. This one, right? Number C107, Neo Galaxy. Yeah, this one, and then Tachyon Dragon. This is the best one for this one because it goes up to 107. I just have to craft this one real quick. But I only have 120 UR materials left. Whatever. Metaphos Fusion, Shadow Dragon, I think that draw 1. Metaphos Fusion, Shadow Dragon, that draws 1. I already have... Wait, do I not have Metaphos Fusion? Like, deck. Oh my goodness gracious. Metal Foes. Metal Foes Fusion, and then Eld Lich. I need Eld Lich, and I need to remove 2 cards. 2 cards for this. Let me remove 2 Chupacabras. I don't like Chupacabra. Oh, I need 1 more card. 1 more card to add to this deck. This one can go specifically into a rank 5 monster. There's another one I can go into. I think it was this one. Okay. Okay. I think this should work. I think I'm a genius. I figured it out. I understand how the economy works. I feel bad for the people who are named Joel. They'll type their name and see dead. Why would you type your name in chat? That's 107. 107's better. Why card destruction? Because it gets my entire engine online. Oh my god, it's TheDuelLogs in time? Mirror Forced? Go doesn't exist? What do you mean? Go full Baron and add Giant Hand in its rank up? I did have Giant Hand, but I got rid of it. Because, like, it was taking up too much space in my deck. Oh my god, this is the perfect hand! I can use this card, reveal one in your hand, and if you do, add one of the following cards from your deck to your hand, and the revealed card is shuffled back into your deck. I don't need any of these, though. Normal Summon. Raiden. Mill, too. Hopefully I get some good mill from this. If I don't, I'm ham-boned. Activate. Raiden. Raiden of the Lightsworn. Would a regular size hand fit? No. God damn it. Freaking infinite impermanence. Who the hell imperms Raiden? Well, that's my whole game plan. I got nothing. Activate this. Return this card to the deck. Select a card to add from my deck to the hand. Here, we can add Rank Up Magic Force the Barian, which does nothing because it has to be on top of my deck for it to work. Wait, does this put it on top of my deck? Reveal card, and if you do, add one of the following to your deck, then shuffle the revealed card into the deck. Oh no, just get shuffled into the deck. They say so logs, and it's completely negated. All of my meal is gone. I can't believe they would stop my 1 card. There was no way for them to know my entire deck was ham-boned by that. Well, hopefully they can't OTK me this turn. Otherwise, I'm have to top deck and hope they don't have any other forms of disruption to stop my top deck. Actually, I think I'm ham-boned. I need to remove that card from my deck. This hand is too bad. My chances of coming back from that were less than 33.33% chance. Ooh, I should add another 7th one. Generate 1 more copy. Okay, that would be better. Play Reasoning equals free special summon? No. Because I'll just call 4 and I'll lose all my cards. Lose and you lose a rank? Excellent. I love losing rank. What about Barian's Chaos Draw? What does that do? Ooh, Barian's Untopia and my brick. Crap, this hand sucks. Alright, set Forbidden Droplet pass. Oh my god, this sucks. Oops. Grabs 2 from the deck and the XYZs. Barian's Chaos Draw grabs 2 from the deck and XYZs. Does it really? Someone remind me to look into that. Pendulum Call. Ooh, they're gonna go into Pendulum Summoning this turn. Let's shoot Max C. Hopefully I can draw a bunch of cards off of this. If you draw into it. Who could have known this deck sucks? Shut up, Devoid91. I'll not ban you because you're a lovely, wonderful member of this community, and I'm glad you're here. Ooh, is that a Royal Wear White Winged Magician? Wait, what? Oh, this is censored. Harmonizing Magician. Ban him? Ban whom? Are they seriously gonna stop there just because I max-seed them? Wow. Hazukashi. If I don't draw anything good, I'm ham-boned. That's not good enough. You've been demoted to a lower rank? Shut up. How does this deck keep bricking? I don't understand. Barion's Force? Barion's Chaos Draw? To activate this card, you must draw for your normal stall in your draw phase, reveal it, and keep it revealed until the main phase 1. During the main phase, activate one of these effects. Add a 7th normal spell from your deck to your hand. This effect becomes that spell's effect when the card is activated. Spell jump to 2 monsters from your deck, but negate their effect. It immediately effect resolves. XYZ summon one number monster from materials you control, including both of those monsters. Oh, that would be good. However, I have to draw this fucking card? That's terrible. Wait, why does this one keep showing up? Once per turn, this card... You can target number X's monster in your graveyard except number rebirth special summon. If you do, attach one material from this card to it. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can place a rank up magic spell from your deck on top of your deck. Oh. They all require me to like draw into it and then reveal it. That's such terrible card design. I could use 7th Ascension or to stack top my deck, or I could use Plague Spreader Zombie, but I don't want to do that. Also a 60 card deck. Of course it's a 60 card deck. I don't know how I keep bricking with my 60 card deck. Chat, I need some help. How do I stop bricking with this deck? Good answers only. All I need to do is just draw into my rank up magic cards, and then I'm good to go. But I keep not drawing into them. Do I have to play ZS Ascended Sage and Utopia? Otherwise it won't work. Remove Max C? No. And put in Pot of Greed? No. You could run Phantom Knights rank up with boosts since you're milling a lot. Phantom rank up magic with boosts. I don't want to run Phantom Knights though. You used up all of your 20 cards? I can't cut 20 cards. You guys don't understand. I need all of these cards, otherwise the deck doesn't function correctly. To stack the top of their deck. The thing is, Zexals, they power up to stack the top of their deck. That's so garbage though. However, this would be a good one. Send a 7th one normal spell from your deck to the graveyard. There's a card that discards from the hand to use the effect of a rank up spell when it's activated. Yeah, it's this one right here, 7th Ascension. If your opponent controls a monster's special summon from the extra deck, then you can do that. Here, we'll just play 3 Barian Chaos Force. Why not? Sales Pitch? Wait. Is that what it's called? The one that snacks the top of your deck? No, that just searches. And it adds it to your hand. It doesn't top deck it. But you could run Deep Diver. At the end of the battle phase, this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Choose one monster from your deck and place on top of your deck. No, it's only a monster. That doesn't work. Well, we'll remove 2 of these. And... we can just get rid of Lightning Blade. There we go. Now we're luck sacking. If I don't luck sack, then I'm ham-boned. More rank 4 staples. I have a ton of rank 4 staples already. My entire deck totally pops off if I just draw into card destruction and or anything else. What if you tried Card Trader? Card Trader sucks. Surely this won't brick. There is a card similar to Card Trader that's pretty good. It's called Dark Factory More Production. That one generally performs well with this kind of deck. I just need to like draw better. Also, I need to use the restroom. I just drank a whole bottle of water. This is a PSA, something I've been seeing in Twitch chat quite a lot recently. Sometimes you guys even tweet it at me. Hey you, Twitch viewer, right there. You, have you ever heard about Twitch Prime? Oh, I do. I have my mom's Twitch Prime available. Yeah, of course you have. Here, do you plan on giving me your Twitch Prime? You know, now that you mention it, I guess so. Well, no, don't do that. Here, let me talk to you. So, Mr. Twitch viewer, I've teleported you over to the moon. Quick, tell me, why do you insist on giving me Twitch Prime? Oh, you can't breathe? Yeah, that's true. We should probably go to the basement where there's air and atmosphere. A little bit better? Yes, this is much better. Excellent. Okay, Twitch viewer, so I have some questions for you because, you know, I see you in chat. You're always asking questions, even though I purposefully ignore many of them. So, Twitch viewer, why do you like feet? What's up with that? Why are you so obsessed with feet? I don't get it. Is it I mean, I don't really have feet. How are you able to bring me here? What happened? Am I stuck here forever? Is that a human thing? Are all humans obsessed with feet? Can you see my feet? Well, Is there a way for me to get home? Is it just a human thing? Why is Jupiter in the background? Weren't you supposed to be on Earth's moon? Oh yeah, that one doesn't loop. Great app for the subathon. I don't even know what that one says. I can't hear it on my end. Same music from Millennium Air? Probably. Phoenix Feather? I mean, I guess that would work. Ooh, Barion's Chaos Draw. This card is useless in my opening hand. Okay. Maxi. Okay, that's pretty bad. Ooh, a shuffler. That's not half bad. We can add a ride into hand to mill 2 more cards. Normal summon, ride in, mill 2 more. Anything? More shufflers. Oh look, I finally got one during the end phase. I kind of need that to happen during my turn, not my opponent's turn. Thanks for the sub, Gek. The one in which you encourage people to not give you their prime sub? Hell yeah. I love that one. It's my favorite. Domain of the True Monarchs. Oh no, he doesn't have an extra deck. Well, I'm gonna get floodgated. I don't know if Kelbeck is gonna work versus a deck that doesn't really special summon much. No, they do special summon. The Vassal special summon. Doesn't the Giant Hand upgrade negate anything on field when activated? When anything is activated? It sure does. However, funny thing to note about the card is the effect is mandatory. You can't choose when to activate it. So as soon as a card effect is activated, it's going to negate everything. And then it's a hard once per turn. Man is hyped about the Thestalios reveal. Oh no, they're going to go into a Monarch. Negate and doesn't destroy. Yeah, well, it negates everything on the field, but it's also a mandatory effect, which is annoying. What? That's their full turn? Ooh, okay. Well, I can use this in order to pop Domain. However, Domain's not doing anything right now because I don't have a Tribute Summon monster. So I'll Tribute Archer in order to destroy this defense position card. I didn't know it didn't just... Yugioh! That's a mill 5. Goki Pole! That allows me to search out Mothman. Ooh, did I get anything else with that mill 5? I got some graveyard setup. Okay, these right into mill 2 more. Ooh, I got 2 from that. That's 2 monsters on the board. Okay. He's probably stream sniping in gold. Who would stream snipe in gold? That's cringe. Okay, and then we can activate. No, I'm gonna put this card face down. Now we can go into Mothman. God damn it. Are you serious? It hit Mothman in hand. In a 5-card hand, it hit Mothman. God damn it. Good thing Mothman's effect is good. Otherwise, I'd be totally ham-boned right now. Okay, Prime Monarch. Kelbeck is in the graveyard. Mill 5 from both players' decks. Wolf is milled. And then we also have Metal Foes Fusion. Erebus. Wait, his graveyard effect is a quick effect? And add it to your hand? It's not like that matters. I mean, I could shuffle it, I guess. I don't really want to, though. Another beast. Look at all these cards I'm summoning from my deck. I can go into so many crazy boxes. Crazy box number 1. Let's see if I get a 5 to destroy 1 card in the field. Crazy box. Detach wolf. Come on. What am I going to get? They're activating the Prime Monarch. If this card's in your graveyard, banish 1 other card from your graveyard. I guess I could just shuffle it back now. There's no reason to wait. Mudora to shuffle back their Prime Monarch. And Panthesium. And I think this one has a graveyard effect too. Wow, they must have wrecked if they didn't get any floodgates out. Okay. Prime Monarch resolves that effect. It fizzles. A 2. Ooh, draw 1 card. Ooh. Ooh, Metal Foes Fusion. Draw a card. Ooh, another Mothman. Raider's Wing. Detach 1 material from Crazy Box. Special summon it from the graveyard. That gives me an extra level 4 body on the field for another Crazy Box. Okay, Crazy Box number 2. Okay, let's see if I can get another beneficial result from this. I have my life points. Can I use my card? Oh, I don't have one in the graveyard. Wait, how come I can't rank up with this card? Target 1 XYZ card you control. Oh, crap. Does this lock me to something? Am I locked because of this card? Detach, special summon it, but banishment leaves the field. You can only use effect once per turn. XYZ summon. Your opponent can target this card with card effects. I don't think I'm locked into anything. How come I can't use my rank up magic? Tier 0 Ultra Mega. Shut up. It's not working. Well, time to use card destruction. I need more cards in my hand. Ooh, I drew into Metal Foes Fusion. Excellent. How come I can't use rank up magic Zexal Force? Oh, is it because of domain? No. Idea the Heavenly Monarch. Wait, what is it doing? What happened? Oh, whatever. Hope you're making life meaningful today. Oh my goodness gracious. Thanks for the 14th month resub, Meaningful. I really freaking appreciate it. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard in order to target a card in your graveyard to do stuff. Ooh, they're gonna get so many cards. Cool. Time to get rid of all of their graveyard cards. That one. No, wait. This one. And, I guess we can get rid of this one too. Okay. Wait, Minnie, what are you doing up right now? It's like the middle of the day. Shouldn't you be asleep? Look at all these cards fizzling. Do you have a ZS or ZW in the main deck? From your deck and place it on top of your deck. There's life points 2000. Oh, I did have. What, you need a ZW monster in your deck to use this? Place it on top of your deck. Oh no, I took out the ZW. Oh no. Return this card and draw a card. A wolf. No, you need a rank. I do have a Utopia rank 5. It's not working though. Why are you awake? He does it himself. He doesn't need help. Wait, why are you awake? Because it's time to be awake. I can use this card. Stop counting down on me. I know I should be going. Raid Raptor, Blaze Falcon. Activate, Crazy Box. Come on, give me another beneficial result. 6. That works too, I guess. Wow, that's crazy. I know, right? I can attack directly with this card. And then I can use Blaze Falcon's effect in order to destroy a card in the field. Main phase 2, and now we can go into Zeus. And then set this card and pass. Do I need a ZW card? XYZ summon, special summon, extract 1 Utopia or ZW monster as 1 rank higher than that monster you control by using it as a material. And if you do, take a ZW or ZS monster from your deck and place it on top of your deck. This is treated as an XZ summon. Domain. Maybe I need to add the ZW monster back. It's an if you do and not you can. It's mandatory. Damn it, so I ham-boned myself by getting rid of my ZW cards, is what you're trying to tell me. So I had these rank up cards that I can't even use this whole time. Why did none of you guys tell me this? Okay. Vanity's Fiend. Whoa. I thought you knew more than this. I do know more than you guys. I'm a genius. Wait, why are they attacking into this card? It gains 800 attack during damage calculation only. Oh, I guess I should use this now. Select 2 cards to detach. They had Mirror Force? If they had Mirror Force, why didn't they use it? Bye-bye field? I didn't need my field anyway. It was holding me back. Okay. Ooh, do I have any good graveyard effects to use? I do! I can use this to draw a card. Gokibore. Let's see here. Let's just normal summon this one. Put this card into attack position. Anything I can do in my hand? No. Okay, and then we attack with this card over here. And then pass. I need to add a ZW card to my deck so this deck works better. And also probably more dangers so I can discard more cards from my hand. And also that one Lightsworn card which discards a Lightsworn monster to draw 2 and sends 2 cards on top of the deck to the graveyard. That's a good one. Are there any other good Lightsworn cards besides Wolf and the other girl who special summons herself? I don't believe. Your opponent is activating the effect of a card. Would you like to shuffle? Hell yeah, I want to shuffle. Ow, my eye hurts. Is it targeting itself? Any other graveyard effects they have? I do want to deprive them of Monarch spell traps. Hello, chat and hero. Oh my goodness gracious, it's Crypto. Haven't seen you in ages. Minerva mills, I guess. Minerva does mill. Minerva wouldn't be half bad. I should probably play Minerva. Minerva. We'll add in 1 Minerva and then get rid of one of my Raid Raptor cards because I never go into them, to be honest. The only Raid Raptor card I go into is this one. There. Now we have Minerva. What other card should I add? Minerva Curious and JD for fun. Oh, I could add... I could Add Curious. I don't know if I can go into Curious though. I'll add it just in case. Did you add the ZW? Not yet. Let's see. One of these ZWs has like a negate, right? Is it this one? You can only control one ZW Twin Pegasus if your life points are at least 2,000 higher. If your opponent's life points are 2,000 higher, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can target when Utopia monster you control, equip this card. You control it as equip card. It gives 1,000 attack. Once per turn, when the equip monster, you can negate a monster effect activate on your opponent's field. Oh, that's pretty good. What does this one do again? If an XYZ monster is on the field, special this card from your hand, then you can send one of the cards from your hand to the or field to the graveyard to add an XYZ, Automant, Zexal, or numbered spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use each of the effective Astraltopia once per turn. You can only control one ZW. You can target when Utopia monster you control. Equip this card, gains an attack once per turn. Special summon monster by your opponents. You can make the monster gain an 8/16 attack. If you activate the equipped monster's effect by detaching its material, you can send this card to the graveyard instead of detaching one of those materials. Do you have Resurgence XYZ? What's that? Fenry Sword. Gains 1,000 attack. And attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Target one Utopia monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. You can only equip it once. Gains 1,000 attack. When the card you control is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster is destroyed by your opponent's card, you can target one Utopia monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. Ideally, I want to add one of the level 4 ones so I can use it. Sphere. Battles the opponent's monster. The opponent's monster effect is negated during the battle phase only. Ooh. Zeroboros. This one's level 5. This one is also level 5. This is the one I was using earlier because it makes it untargetable, which is pretty good. Once per turn, when the equipped monster, negate the first trap card or effect activated by your opponent. If the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle, destroy this card instead. Battle protection, that's nothing. Plus 800 all XCs you can rank up if you discard, but it gets destroyed in the end phase. I'm pretty sure that has a whole bunch of restrictions on it that don't make it worthwhile. All XCs monsters you control gain 800 attack. Once per turn, you can discard one spell card, target an XYZ monster you control, special summon from extra deck one number C or C XYZ monster at the same type as that monster you control but one rank higher than it. Yeah, and if you discard this. So the reason I don't use this is because there's only one monster I can use that on with Crazy Box, and it sucks. All it does is just pop a spell trap. So it doesn't work with the kind of deck I'm running right now. Target a Utopia ZW or ZS monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or special summon it. If your opponent's life points are at least 2,000 higher than yours, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a Zexal spell trap in your graveyard, except with Zexal and Trust, add it to your hand. Do I have any Zexal cards? Rank up Magic, the 7th one, Zexal Force. Ooh. This special summons them. I just need a level 4 ZW card. ZW... level 4. Are you kidding me? There we go. Numbers protection. Why'd everybody copy my deck? Copy your deck? What deck? Play the counter trap. I could play the Pegasus is good. ZS Utopic Sage. You can detach 2 materials from this card, special summon a ZW or ZS monster from your deck. Also for us this turn, you can only attack with number monsters and cannot special summon from your deck except for XYZ monsters. You can use effect once per turn. If a Utopia or Utopic monster you control whose original attribute is light would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard instead. This seems pretty good for extending. I should play this. Okay, target a Utopia monster you control, equip it. ZS Armed Sage. If the only monster you control is one level 4 monster not named ZS, you special summon this card from your hand. If Utopia XC's monster is summoned using this card on the field as material gains its effect. If this card is XYZ summoned, you can add one ZW monster from your deck to your hand. Using this card on the field is... so I'd have to go into a Utopia monster specifically to gain that effect, which I'm not trying to do. Utopia Spear. Ooh, Ultimate Shield. Gains 2,000 defense. Card sucks. Astral Strike. ZS Fenrir Sword. Ooh, what does this do? When this card's normal summon, target one ZW monster you control. That is an equipped card. Special summon that target in defense position. You can only target one Utopia monster you control. Equip the card from your hand to the target. When the equipped monster destroys the monster by battle, and send it to the graveyard, target one ZW monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. That one kind of sucks. You can only control one ZW Sliftwing. Target one Utopia monster you control. Equip this card. Gains extra attack. Once per turn, if a monster is special summoned by activating an opponent's activate effect, you can make the equipped monster gain 1600 attack. If you activate the equipped monster's effect by detaching the material, you can detach this one instead. Sure, that works. How about the Time Thief that can detach Xyzs and special from the grave? Is it Time Thief that does that? Are you sure? Let's get rid of 2 of these because this card kind of sucks. 7th Ascension's pretty good. Rank up Magic. We can probably put this one down to 1. Because we're basically a Utopia rank up deck at this point, just without ever going into Utopia. Okay, let's see if this works. Bezel Ship? Oh, Bezel Ship. I did have Bezel Ship, but I removed it to just play 3 copies of Raider's Wing instead, because it's better. Because Raider Wing can do the same thing, but from the hand or graveyard. It also grants the monster targeting protection. No response from the game server? What's the win rate today? I don't know. What are you eating? Nothing, I'm just drinking water. I'm drinking so much water right now. Pretty bad, too many bricks. Oh my god, it's the first time drawing grass all day today. Should I go for it or should I bait out? Should I go for it or should I bait it? I have a whole bunch of ways to bait right now. Let's go to Mudora. Oh, Mudora doesn't bait it. Crap. Because he activates it directly from the deck. I can still bait it with Gravekeeper's Trap. I can discard this card. No response from the game server. Kelbeck. Okay, and then I can activate Grass. To mill a whole bunch of cards. Come on, give me some good mill. Ooh, that's good. Trick Clown, that's good. Okay. Those are all good mills, good mills. And then Beast comes out too. I missed the timing on Thousand Blades. Are you kidding me right now? Activate Foolish Burial. I didn't hit Yugioh or the other cards, so it means I can mill some more. I also have no rank up magic cards. Activate Yugioh. Yes. Ooh, another wolf. And a Goki pole. That gets me Mothman. Okay, Mothman to the hand. What do my opponent have? And another wolf. What do they have in the graveyard? Ooh, a raw deck. I think they're playing an RP deck. I think I might be going a little bit crazy right now. Do I still have 3 copies of Raider's Wing in my deck? I don't remember. I don't think it matters because I don't have that one card milled. Okay, ZS Utopic Sage. This card and this card. And Raigeki, activate ZS Sage, detach both materials, special summon one of these cards from the deck. And now we can extend for days. Activate Mothman. Come on, hit the Kelbeck, hit the Kelbeck. Oh my god, it actually hit the Kelbeck. Oh no, this might hambone me. I don't have any room in my field. Hopefully I don't hit anything good. Oh, thank God. I didn't actually hit anything that can special summon itself immediately. Just a whole bunch of garbage. Okay, time to go for Crazy Box. Are you having a nice day? Yeah, it's alright. 2. Ooh, I drew a card. Time for Crazy Box number 2. This is such a waste of my rank 4. Crazy Box number 2. Ooh, a 6. I love getting 6 with my Crazy Boxes. Okay, and then we activate Raiden to mill 2 more. Nothing good. Okay, and then, ooh, I can draw a card with Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. We can return Goki Bore to the deck. And draw, ooh, a Maxi. That's pretty good. Activate Raider's Wing to detach from Crazy Box. Okay, Raider's Wing comes back. Then we activate Black Ross Zephyros the Elite to return Raiden to the hand. This should give you 400 damage and then bring out 1,000 Blades. Okay, and now we can go for another Crazy Box. This is my 3rd Crazy Box this turn. Wow. Another 6. I love getting 6 on my Crazy Box. There ain't nothing I love more than getting 6 on Crazy Box. Raw. Winged Dragon of Ra. Sure, we'll just do this one. Wow, 2 6s on my Crazy Box in 1 turn. Amazing. Crazy Box feeling sexy tonight. Oh yeah. What about adding skill issue drain and getting a big beat stick? I mean, that's generally a good idea with this deck. I should do that. I don't know why I don't have skill drain in this deck already. I need to add skill drain to the deck. I also need to add in, let's see, I do mill a lot, and there is a way to get a rank up magic card out of the graveyard, but it requires me to have a Raid Raptor card in my hand, which I can do since I can search it out. Would you rather get your boxes destroyed or cut your life points in half? I would rather cut my life points in half because then I can activate my graveyard effects. In for Noble Knight, Olivier? Oh, hello there, Meowie. Hmm. 666, the mark of the dice. Uh-oh, change of heart. Hi. Hello there. Add a card from your deck to your hand. Yes, I'm going to add Kelbeck to my hand. Can you guys hear my slinky? It's my fidget toy. Are you winning, son? Yeah, I've won literally all of my games, Aku Meowie. They stole my Crazy Box. They've activated Harpy's Feather Duster. They're going to destroy my singular Gravekeeper's Trap. I don't know why. I guess they were afraid of it. I wanted Slinky. I love my Slinky. It's such a good fidget toy. However, it's kind of loud. And I'm doing it right underneath my mic, so you guys can probably hear it. How's your Master Duel stream? I have to leave early. How was your Master Duel stream? It's good ASMR. Oh yeah, Meowie, how was your Master Duel stream? Remember when you streamed Master Duel? Oh my god, guys, the last time Meowie streamed was 6 days ago. Since her last stream was on April 1st. It was good. I literally message Meowie every day and I ask her, when are you going to stream? Just so she can just so I can remind her in case she forgets. I'm doing it for you guys, not for me. It was so good. I put that thing down and won. Shut up. No, you didn't. You didn't play the game. It was a debate. Oh my god, did they end their turn? Did they not know Crazy Box can't attack? Your opponent is about to end his and or her turn. Would you like to activate the effect of a card? No. Logs fighting the good fight. I know, right? I try my best. And honestly, that's all you can really expect of me. Most useless change of heart ever. Well, my opponent is like probably a new player. Let's try to push for game. I'm trying my best, but it's very hard to push for game. See, Nair understands me. The world turn skip? Is it the world turn skip? I have no idea. Oh my god, are they going to special summon out Slifer from the graveyard? I knew it. Let's shuffle that away. I'm trying to special summon Slifer from the graveyard when I have all of my shufflers in the graveyard? Wow, you absolute buffoon. Oh, I should put Raider Wing back into my deck. Whatever. Mill some more cards. Activate Yugioh. Ooh, immediately activating Yugioh. That's awesome. Ooh, a wolf. I summoned so many cards from the graveyard. My life points aren't low enough, though. How do I get my life points even lower? The fizzling effect. Activate Minerva to mill some more cards. I milled 3 cards, but got nothing I could use. ZS Utopic Sage, Minerva. Ooh, I could go into Utopic Draco Future if I was playing that, but I'm not. Well, at least some of my cards can attack. Oh my god. A 2,000 wall. I can't beat over 2,000. This only affects attack, not defense. I mean, I could have attacked in order to go into, like, freaking, Zeus or something. 4 Strix. Okay, and then we'll activate... Oh, I could use Raider's Wing, or I could just use Keldo to reset my card back to the deck. This one, my 1 card. And then one of these as well. And then I guess like Hellback. Okay, now I can use Raid Raptor 4 Strix to add the card to my hand. Come on, let me rank up. Let me rank up. I can't rank up. I'm ham-boned. I could have attacked with one of my monsters and just went into Zeus, but I didn't want to. All down the drain because of a misdemeanor and indecision. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I keep hearing I have 1 negate and 3 disruption. Never get the disruption meeting. Disruption is anything that allows you to stop your opponent from doing something on their turn. So like, if you have disruption in the form of like Zodiac Dryden, which allows you to destroy 1 face-up card your opponent controls, that's a form of disruption. Because if they summon a monster, you can immediately just use Dryden to destroy their card, you know, to disrupt their plays. It's just a catch-all term for a way to stop your opponent from doing stuff. Technically, Tornado Dragon is disruption too, because it has a quick effect, destroy a spell or trap, which allows you to stop like field spells from searching. Oh, like DPE? Yeah, like DPE too. What is the worst deck in Master Duel? I mean, a lot of cards can you just put together an unplayable deck. That's not super hard. It's easy to make an unplayable deck. Ooh, Light Dragon at Ignister. I like this card. It protects your field and has a pop once per turn. Destroy face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of Ignister's monsters. Ooh, and it's a non-target pop too. Amazing. And it has 2300 attack, which beats over all of my 2000 attack monsters, except for Crazy Box. As a Tearlament user, how do you counter Necro Valley and Anubis? Excellent question. Have you heard of a card called Harpy's Feather Duster? Prob's not crazy. The way you counter it is just by having a side deck set up to counter your counters, but in a best of one format you can't really rely on that, so you're just ham-boned. Hey, meant to stream for a bit? Oh my goodness gracious. Hello there, Stimpack VT. Are you streaming today, Stimpack VT? Galaxy Cyclone can't be banished from the graveyard when you have those cards out. It doesn't work. Activate 1000 Blades from the graveyard? Hell yeah, I want to activate 1000 Blades from the graveyard. It's Stim. Stim. Meowie, when are you streaming? End phase. Ooh, Fairy Tale Snow. I'm almost out of cards in my deck. Tomorrow? Cool. I hope. Excellent. Well, I have 38 cards in my graveyard. That's a lot of cards in my graveyard. Ooh, I should have enough life points to use my effects now. I can use this one. If you can banish this card from your graveyard, target a Zexal spell trap in your graveyard, and add it to your hand. Oh, Zexal and Trust is pretty good. I'm too sick? Oh, right. Oh no, feel better. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna tell her to feel better. Actually, oh no, I already sent her a text message saying that earlier today. Felis. Ooh, activate Yugioh. Yes, I want to activate Yugioh. In my opinion, either Aqua Actors or Super Defense Robot is worse than Master Duel. Super Defense Robo. Ooh, activate Kelbeck too? Yeah, I want to mill my entire freaking deck. And then activate Kelbeck in hand to bounce this card. Can you call Stim a good girl to help her feel better? No. It had to be after this duel is over. Because I am a serious businesser. Thanks, I got sick for Easter. Oh no. Oh no, now I can draw a card too. I'm drawing so many cards right now. Oh, I don't. This is too much power for one person to have. Wait, how come I can't use Rank Up Magic Force? Oh, it's because I need a ZW card in my deck. Logs. No, I have to. You guys don't understand. I have to wait until the duel's over, because I'm about to win. See, I can finally use Rank Up Magic Zexal Force in order to rank up this card into this card, so I can have a more billion attack points. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Oh wait, no it's not. Okay, oh, and I put that one on top of the deck. Okay, and then we just attack with all the cards for game. This should be more than 8,000 damage. I don't want to do the math, I'm afraid. Let him cook. I am pink. Wait, what? Olivia. Did you just draw into Metal Foes Fusion? I did. Oh my god, guys. I just figured out a good way to get all these Rank Up Magic cards back into my hand. Oh wait, it's main phase 1. That's it? Yeah, beyond lethal. I did it! My opponent's deck. Okay. Over here. Stimpack, I hope you have an amazing day. And that you feel better soon. I need to edit my rank up box. Did he do good? I'm proud of you. I did so good. You guys have no idea. I'm a genius. Howdy, chat. Hello there, chat. So I need to play more Zexal and Trust. It's all good. I gotta head to work later. See ya. I'm gonna remove this card because it's useless. A number monster, number C monster, special summon the rank up magic effect. You can target one Xyz monster. Thanks, hero. It looked intense. You're welcome. I'm so good at this. Everybody wishes they were half as good at giving encouragement as I am. Barian Chaos Draw sucks. Let's get rid of that. This card's not that bad. Oh, we're at 60. Okay, let me just remove this card because it's no longer useful. And then let me add in... Honestly, I could probably add in Utopic Draco Future now. Utopic Draco Future, and then just remove Leo Arms. Because I can probably go into it. A real VTuber? A real VTuber? I'm not a real VTuber. For a split second, almost made me think the game was worth playing. What? You did very well? Meow, you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh? You know what you would do if... You know what I would do if you played Yu-Gi-Oh? I would watch the stream very respectfully. And then not make a super big deal about it, because I don't really care, to be honest. Yu-Gi-Oh is just like one thing I do, okay? It's not my whole life. I used to be a World of Warcraft streamer before I decided to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Ooh, right in. Oh, fuck, I forgot to add in all of the Lightsworn support I was going to add. LFMAO? What'd you guys... I said for a split second. Learn with me, learn with Stim. I can teach you both at the same time. Damn it, I didn't mill anything good. That sucked. I missed the WoW streams? No, you don't. Yeah, I'd give up WoW for literally anything else too. I love... Ooh, Kelbeck. Meowie and Strim. I mean, I've basically already made plans to teach Stim how to play. Basically. She just went and like learned on her own. Yu-Gi-Oh! Academy with Professor TheDuelLogs? Yes, exactly. Draw phase? Yes, let's activate this. With their stun deck, which is probably not going to special summon anything. Stim is a gamer? She is a gamer! Oh god damn it, they're going to activate it immediately during the draw phase so that I can't draw any cards? Well, that's bullshit. Whatever, hopefully they don't draw anything else. Maximum C. So they have Serpentron Sky Slasher on the field. They must have just drawn into it, otherwise they would have used it during my turn. Lox is a PhD in dueling, just like Crowler. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Expert. Kelbeck? I need Kelbeck to carry. I also need my opponent to do something. They think very hard about all of their stun strategy plays. Ooh, the Deep Grave. This is like a Monster Reborn, but slower. If you ever want to learn with the newbie, you can play with me. I suck, LOL. Ooh, I'd love to see that. Oh my god, they're taking forever. A family talk question? Here's the family talk question. Okay, guys, what kind of things hurt your feelings? Nothing. I'm an emotionless void. I'm too cool and mysterious to have my feelings hurt. You just pick the hot-looking cards. Isn't that what Miwa does? Oh, great, a mobile player. All that mill and I have nothing I can use. I don't even have a spell card to bring out Eldritch. I have snow, I guess. I'm ham-boned. I got nothing. People tell me to shut up. What? I know whose guts I actually hate, so there you go. When I brick, edgy Mr. Logs, being called stupid hurts my feelings. Oh, there's a Rosemi stream? I love Rosemi stream. Hint, remember, Raid Raptors, Rebellion Falcon. Rebellion Falcon? I don't have the Raid Raptors in my deck anymore. Nothing hurts my feeling. Ooh, they're going to destroy their own card because they don't know how this card works. Don't worry, I've made the same mistake before. It only destroys face-up monsters on the field, and my card is currently face down. Yeah, you absolute buffoon, making a mistake that I've made a whole bunch of times too, so I totally get it. Don't even fret, my dude. Yeah, it's a learning moment for all of us. Turn change. 7th Ascension. This allows me to take a rank up magic card from my deck and add it to my hand. Point and laugh. Yeah, point and laugh at this absolute buffoon. Hopefully they don't have a Ash Blossom. Ultimate Providence. God damn it. The Seal of Orichalcos? Holy moly. Logs only play tier because it's cute girls. It's true. Where's the lie? I want to make a Seal of Orichalcos deck. They're going to special summon Gizmek Orochi, the Serpentron Sky Slasher. He wants to steal your soul, obviously. Activate Fairy Tale Snow? Sure, whatever. Tier is very sad, cute girls. Draco Untopia Utopian Aura. Are they playing like counter fairies or something? Banish one monster from your hand, and if you do special summon that monster that was destroyed and sent to the graveyard by this effect to the field but negate its effects. Oh no, they're gonna take my card hostage? God damn it. I mean, at least it's not the OG. I want to make a Seal of Orichalcos deck. Someone remind me after this is over. I need to lose more life points so that I can use my graveyard effects to go plus. Uh-oh, they're going to flip my card face down. Oh, it's not going to work because the effect is negated. I could destroy my Trick Clown in order to take some life point damage, but that doesn't help me currently because I don't have the other card in my graveyard right now. And I can't lose enough life points, and I really need a spell. You can just destroy it, but that's fine. Seal with Berry on Skill Drain Beatdown? No. Everybody play Neko Main King once Teardrops. Well, dang, let's hope you are just as effective in duels, then. I have an excellent idea for a Seal of Orichalcos deck. Do you guys want to hear it? It's called Ishizu Blue Eyes. That's the whole idea. Special summon it back to the field and take 1,000 points of damage. You need to play Rainbow Bridge of Salvation plus Emerald Tortoise? Exactly, except not Emerald Tortoise. Play something better than that. Like Thunder Hand and Topaz Tiger. Power of the Guardians. Whoa. Whoa. Emerald Tortoise is best in tier because of Aqua. Okay, destroys my card, and then they get attack, and then they gain 500 points of damage, and finally my life points are 2,000 lower than my opponent's. I should play Upstart Goblin in this deck. That's a good idea. What do you guys think? Cool and mysterious tag? Yeah, because I'm cool and mysterious. Activate Rydent. There's no way they have another counter trap. Ooh, wolf! Okay, how come I can't? Oh, it's because I don't have any rank ups in the graveyard. I don't have the proper mill to use it. Okay, well, Minerva time. Come on, Minerva, give me some good meal. You should play 3 Upstart. I was thinking the same thing. I should play Upstart Goblin. Ooh, still didn't mill the card I need, though. God damn it. I still don't have the cards I need. At least I can get my own snow back in my graveyard. Come on. Magic Cylinder? God damn it. Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Oh wow, we're in a lot of trouble. Okay. Guys, I have a genius idea for a Seal of Orichalco's deck. Hear me out. Blue Eyes, Ishizu. Good idea, right? It's basically just Jet Dragon control. Your ham bone for real surreals? I didn't realize Magic Cylinder got its own animation. Yeah, they added it, but it's useless. God damn it, let me go into my battle phase. Let me finish my fucking turn. Draco Utopian Aura. Cool. As long as I don't use an effect, doesn't really matter. No one has ever done that before? It's such a good idea. Get rid of this card, and this card, and this card, and this card, and this card. What's the restriction on Seal? You can't special summon from the extra deck. You can only activate it once per duel. Put this card face down to get rid of that card. And then, ooh, an effect, no effects. Special summon. I can go into a Zeus. I think I probably want to go into a Crazy Box first. So I have a big fat Zeus. Okay, and then we go into Zeus using this card, putting it into defense position, and then use it now to wipe the field of that counter trap. Oh, it's only a 3 material? I thought it'd be a 4 material for some reason. And then I have Disruption in the graveyard. Excellent. Crazy Box is so fun. I love Crazy Box. He's so silly and wonderful. They're trying to special summon Gizmek the Orochi Serpentron Sky Slasher while I have a Shuffler in the graveyard. Good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that, buddy. Wow, Zeus is so powerful. I forgot what I was gonna do. Put Blue Eyes in the Shizu Blue Eyes deck you had, just replace the Tenyu field spell? Oh yeah, pretty much. No, I have some other ideas for it. You guys just don't understand. I have a genius idea for that. Snow didn't get turned off in the shuffle, right? Nope. I didn't shuffle back my own Snow. Greydel Cobra? Battle phase? My card's in defense position. That's not going to work. Good try. He doesn't know. Why Cobra no die? Barian Untopia? I still don't have a rank up magic card in the graveyard, so I can't use this shit. Silly Greydels. The problem is... Ooh, I can use Eldritch to send it to the graveyard and just get a big old beat stick. I don't have a way to clear his card off the field, though. Like, I mean, I can normal summon Kelbeck and then special Snow. You can get rid of one of these, and 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 another one of these. Bully him, Logs. I'm trying my best. Activate the effective Snow. And then I can go into ZS Ascended Stage, but it doesn't do anything. I can go into Crazy Box, but that doesn't do anything either. I can go into Force Strix, but that doesn't do anything as well. I just have to go into this and hope I roll like a 5 so I can pop it. Give him Zeus for the OTK. Activate Crazy Box. I need to hit a 5. 3. Your opponent discards 1 card. Yeesh, not what I wanted. Eldritch, we send this card to the graveyard. Special summon Eldritch to the field. Special summon it out. Yes. Okay, we put all these cards into attack position. And then we go for game 3,500. Okay, now they can use the effect to steal any one of my monsters. Who are they going to steal? They're going to steal my Eldritch, which stops the battle phase, but then he gets weaker after a turn, but not immediately, and I still have Snow to disrupt him. How many cards I have? I can't use Snow. If I use Snow, that's going to get rid of all my cards. I mean, I guess I could use Snow. Wait, what happens if this card is flipped face down? Do I gain control of it back? Do they only control it while they have that card attached to it? Nope. Battle phase. No, I need that. Time to banish everything. No, it's literally everything. Oh well, I was gonna lose it all anyway. Whoopsie poopsies. Give him Zeus for the old? I guess he would just keep it on the field, huh? Why does Eldritch use heals? Good question. Ooh, Mothman. I can normal summon Mothman and then use both of them to go into Crazy Box and hope I hit a 5. My out right now is to hit a 5. Or the one that allows me to negate. Damn it! Well, at least it wasn't 6 or 1. He did not hit a 5. Well, I needed 5 or a 4, I believe. Negate the effects of one face-up card on the field. Yeah, 5 or a 4 would have done it. Or a 2 to draw a card. That would have been nice. Basically, I had a 50% chance to have the a beneficial effect. Eldritch is not strong enough now. He only has 2,500 attack. Imagine losing to a horrible deck. Couldn't be me. Oh, I get to try again. 1 second. Let's set this card just in case. Come on, 4, 5, or 2. What do we roll? What do we roll? We roll a 6. Awesome. Destroys my card. I only have 1,200 life points left. My opponent's deck is too powerful. What can I say? You always get 6? Yeah. Thoughts on Altergeist? I hate Altergeist. Target one Utopia monster you control. Equip this card against 1,000 attack. The monster can attack directly. Oh, I'm ham-boned. If you were rolling to go first or second, you'd be the best. Remind me not to invite DuelLogs to a casino. I went to a casino once and I won a whole bunch. It was too easy. Okay, they're attacking. Forbidden droplets. Okay, I lost. I can finally go into snow again. I don't want to. The Joey Wheeler. It's because I didn't adjust my deck properly. That's all it was. Also, I didn't mill a single one of my rank up cards. So I couldn't rank up that entire duel. Also, didn't he Ash Blossom my 7th? No, he negated the 7th Sage, I believe. I think I drew into this card once and then he negated it because he was playing a bunch of counter traps. Those counter traps totally ham-boned me. Okay, so I wanted to play 3 copies of this card. Lightsworn, the Ryoko Hunter. I could get rid of the Rank Up Magic 7th one, but I don't want to. This card is great. I need some more. I need some to cut somewhere. I don't really need Eldritch for this card. I don't need 3 of these. I can get rid of 1 of them. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey, you, Twitch viewer, right there. You. Hello, it's me, the TheDuelLogs. I'm here today to give you all an apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry there was no custom card review this week. I know how much you guys were all looking forward to it. I know you guys send me custom card reviews to review all the time. And you send me stuff like a level 10 Yugioh from Bleach, who can't special summon itself, and just has an effect that gave itself 500 attack points. I really want to review that on my show, it's just, we haven't done one in a while. And I'm apologizing for that now. And also, I apologize for being late sometimes to streams. I know it says I'm supposed to stream at 10 o'clock, but sometimes I'm just like, you know, busy with more important things. I mean, nothing's more important than the stream. Of course not. So I definitely try to make it on time all the time, and I'm never late. I'm also sorry for not having a feet emote that's global. I know how much you guys really want to spam feet in other people's chats, but it just slips my mind sometimes. I'm also sorry for teleporting Twitch chat to space where you had no air to breathe. I don't need air, so it just kind of slips my mind sometimes. You're alright. I'm sure you're good. Anyways, I'm also sorry for not asking for your Twitch Prime subs, or gifted subs, or bits. I can just create money out of thin air. See? Like this. So I don't really need it. Anyways, now that I've said I'm sorry, don't forget to buy the merch. It's only available for a limited time. If you don't buy it now, it's going to be sold out before everyone else buys it, don't you? I'm back. I still haven't pulled off the combo once. I never drawn to my freaking rank up magic cards, and I have so many ways to get them back. Oh yeah, I was also going to add Upstart Goblin to this. Upstart Goblin. Let's remove one of these and one of these, and what else could I remove from this deck? I don't really need Cocoon. Okay. Cards of oh god damn it, are you freaking kidding me? How do you spell cards of consonants? I don't know how to spell consonants. I don't even know where to begin with consonants. It's a normal spell card. Ingenious. I need 3 cards of consonants. How do you obtain this card? Master pack? Okay, I can just have those made. Okay, and then we play one of these. How to obtain the card. No. Related cards. Consonants, I found it already. You guys were too late. And then blue eyes. 1, 2, 3. I didn't mean to add that one. Ooh, what does this one do? If a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. If this card is special summon, you can target a dark magician or blue eyes white dragon in your monster zone. It gets 2,500 attack till the end of this turn. Yeah, that's not worth it. Okay, and we play 3 of these. And then we also play one of these. We play triple True Light. And 1 ultimate creature of destruction. And then Bingo Machine Go. And then this card. The cards you can cheat out. Spirit Dragon. Spirit. Where's the other one at? I know it's an SR. Is it not called Spirit Dragon? Synchro level 9. Silver Dragon, that's what it's called. Wodora provides the least advantage of the Ishizus. It's still very good though. Azure Eyes. Okay, and then we want Seal of Orichalcos. And then we want those one other cards. What are they called? I can't remember. Play Chaos Max Dragon? No, that doesn't fit in this deck at all. I need... Is Metaverse still limited? Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon? No. Arcana Force? Trade-in? No, not trade-in. Crystal Beasts. Crystal Beasts. Okay, so what we want is... Crystal Beasts... Rainbow Bridge, that's what it's called. Rainbow Bridge. And then we also want a Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. 3 Rainbow Bridges. We'll get rid of a Bingo Machine Go and another Bingo Machine Go. And then we'll also add in... We don't really need Terraform because this is how we get the card out. Add Malefic End Dragon? No. We need a Foolish Bear or Card Destruction. Card Destruction. That's better than Foolish Burial. Okay, and then generate. Mass generate cards not owned. Okay. XYZ level 8s just in case. I'm going to this card and this card. Ooh, that card. I forgot about Zombie Dragon. And this card and Draglubion. Okay, and then Numeron. Okay. And then Almirage. And that one, and that one. And Axis Code Talker. Seal of how do you spell Orichalcos? Seal, no, it's the seal. The seal of Orichalcos. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Ishizu. How can you make decks so quickly? Because I'm a pro gamer. Field parts, these ones, Mate's Base. The 3 main cards you need. The Seal. Jet Dragon. Rainbow Bridge. He's a genius. I am of average intelligence. I am a humbled man. Ooh, win a duel. Thanks for reminding me about what? Change decks. Seal of Orichalcos. Blue Eyes Ishizu. Let's see if this one works. Let's see here. Wait, there was a redeem before I left, right? Is anyone going to try Cheerleading? I see a lot of hate for it on Twitter. People hate anything that's good. Today morning, I accidentally dropped a glass and broke it. Right when I was about to clean it, it returned itself to the cupboard and summoned Kid Kalos to my kitchen floor. While driving to work, I thought I saw some birds dropping Dimension Shifter on me. In panic, I crashed my car. However, before I could realize it, it repaired itself and sent 2 of its germs to the graveyard. I want to cry my sleep tonight, but my tears drop my eyes at meals 3. That's funny. Ooh, True Light. I don't think you know what humbles means. I am humble. I'm the humblest person I know. Crowned by the World Chalice. It's a World Chalice deck. You liked my copy pasta? Did I mention how modest I am? I'm the most modest person I know. Nobody's more modest than me. I am but a humble servant. Here to serve you guys some gimmick deck gameplays. Looks like the bot deck. 5 cards in the deck? Probably. They normal summoned a card. I can't use Droplet. My hand is ham-boned. Also, I think you can use normal support since the red one is normal. Right! I was gonna do that. I was gonna use, Piercing Darkness and Danger Zone. Oh, hey, it's KK what? Who's KK what? I played this bot before. I'm gonna lose to the bot, guys. Activate the effect now. Add a spell trap directly to your spell and trap card zone. Bingo machine go. Here we go. This should allow me to get nothing. It doesn't start any of my plays. Spell trip that specifically lists the Blue Eyes White Dragon or Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon except Bingo Machine Go. He might actually lose to a bot. Maybe. I didn't draw into any of my Ishizu cards. Nothing but like cards I want in the graveyard. Ooh, 0 damage. Feels weird hearing you outside of a TheDuelLogs video. So true, bestie. I have so many cards I can use. How come I don't have any of them right now? There are so many playmakers in my deck that start all my turns. Whitestone of Legends. That kind of works. Activate. Bingo Machine Go. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. One of these... No, wait, no. Yeah, one of these 3. How does the new bot work? People lost to bots before. Only then they usually play it. I got my card! Now I can activate the True Light. Special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand and or graveyard. Blue Eyes White Dragon hits the field. Now I have it in the graveyard for rotation. Activate this card. Use them both to go into Spirit Dragon. Someone remind me to add Danger Zone and Piercing the Darkness to my deck. Whitestone adds a Blue Eyes to the hand. Okay, and then we can destroy cards. And special summon Danger Zone from my hand. Redeemed Family Talk question. Okay. So that I can beat this bot. I'm trying my best. Here's the next Family Talk question. What do you say or do when someone compliments you? I asked him to repeat it. Say it again so I can get more compliments. I think this only activates once per turn when an effect of a card is activated in the graveyard. No, it doesn't work. What's the best counter to the new meta Jinzo deck? There's a meta Jinzo deck? What? Since when? Yes, activate Jet Dragon to bounce this card. LOL hero. Wait, what? Jet is so awesome. I love Jet. There are 2 or more different types of monsters among level 10 and higher monsters in the field. Shuffle all cards. Oh my god, I can almost use it, but I won't. I have 4 cards in my hand that I'd rather have in the graveyard. Thoughts on the upcoming Tier 0 meta? Awesome. Add Piercing the Darkness? Okay, I will. Use card destruction? I do have card destruction. They preemptively limited to tier limits. Semi-limited it. But yeah, I get what you mean. Sorceress Spell Wall. Will you build the tier limits? Of course I will. Why would I not build the tier limits?
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, you idiot. Send this card to the graveyard. Have the attack points. Let it go through. Take a more billions amounts of damage. You seem like a jank enthusiast. Of course I am, but I like to play everything. Activate Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. Now I can add Topaz Tiger and the Seal of Orichalcos from my deck to the hand. Then I can activate Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon to tribute itself to special summon out Azure Eyes. Okay, and then I can activate True Light in order to set, or just special summon this card from my hand. From the hand. I'm gonna special summon out so many monsters, you're gonna be like, wow, that's so many monsters you're special summoning out right now. Time to steal your soul. Oh wait, I can't use this if I control 2 or more monsters. Activate Azure Eyes. I can't use it if I control special summon monsters, right? Or just destroys all my special summon monsters. I think that's fine. I'm pretty sure Jet Dragon will protect my cards. If that's how that works. I'm about to find out. I don't want to read. What? How come it only destroyed that one? This card's activated, destroy all special summon monsters you control. That. How come it only destroyed that one? That doesn't make any sense. Special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand or graveyard. Azure Eyes protected it? I thought Jet Dragon protected it. It should have been Jet Dragon who protected it. What? Reading? Reading is cringe. He doubly protected, but then how come this card died? That doesn't make any sense. Seal of Orichalcos breaks all of the rules? It sure does. The Darkness. Danger Zone. Okay, we have Danger Zone and the Darkness. I think I can probably leave it like that. Let's see if this works. Kinda messed to steal a silver clip. We're in gold. This isn't silver. Needs more danger cards? No, it doesn't. This might be the best deck ever. So true. I've never seen a deck as good as this. Okay. A real deck incoming. This hand sucks. I can't believe I bricked. You got this, bestie? No, I'm losing. I don't have this. I have to draw into one of 6 cards in my deck for this hand not to be bad. Nice hand. Why, thank you. This hand against an FTK bot. Is this an FTK bot? I don't think so. I think they're playing Blue Eyes. I believe in you. I don't. Oh, I can play Return of the Dragon Lords in this deck. Someone remind me to put Return of the Dragon Lords in this deck. Oh, and also Spirit Dragon. I'm going to play real Blue Eyes. Someone remind me to add Spirit Eyes, Spirit Dragon, and Return of the Dragon Lord.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Is that your guys' favorite redeem? Who plays Solid Dragon? I do. LOL, it's a mirror. It's a Blue Eyes versus Blue Eyes. Well, that card looks pretty solid. Solid Dragon sucks. End phase? They're not going to use the other effect? Bingo Machine Go! I don't know if this helps. Don't you have a spirit in the extra? I do. Activate Piercing the Darkness. Do you not play the Blue Eyes hand trap? No. Wait, there's no Blue Eyes hand trap. What are you talking about? There is that one card, the Elf. Oh my god, the Elf. I should play the Elf card.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you absolute moron, you buffoon. I should add the Elf to the deck. Someone should remind me to add the Elf to the deck. Remove these cards of consonants for the Elf. That's better. Activate Bingo Machine Go. How come I haven't drawn to any of the Ishizu cards all freaking game? 1, 2, 3, True Light. It is really nutting when you can listen to that voice. The elf is a normal summon support. I know, I forgot it exists. The deck? Oh, I haven't updated the deck in a while. The deck we have there is RP God card deck. True Light? Ooh, I could use Topaz Tiger to beat over this at the very least.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, you absolute buffoon. Topaz Tiger attacks response. You could redeem the Meowie 4 clip. Should I chat? The Meowie clip 4 times in a row. If you want to use your points that way, go for it. It gains 400 attack during damage calculation only. During the damage step only. What do they have? Do they have like a infinite? No, not infinite. Oh, Return of the Dragon Lords. Oh yeah, I was gonna add Return of the Dragon Lords.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, thanks for wasting your points on nothing. Okay.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Remember to add Dragon Lord, Spear Dragon, and the other one to remove cards of consonants and add the elf. Okay, I will. My memory is immaculate. What are they doing? What are you doing, Zambia? You have a Blue Eyes on the field.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
The battle phase. They're going to attack into my cards. I'm gonna activate True Light to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand. This will let me activate Pierce in the Darkness to draw 1 card.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Ooh, White Stone of Legends. Ooh, that'll work with cards of consonants to finally do something. No, I wanted to go to the graveyard. Are you slapping your stomach or legs? Are you slapping your stomach? No, that's my leg. Ooh, White Stone. These are both good. I can use both of them, right? This card is not once per turn. Oh my god, I finally drew something good. There, out of points. Excellent. Draw 2. Oh crap, I drew into one of my Blue Eyes. Oh well, I still have 1 more left in my deck. Can we get some stinky ASMR? What? Slinky ASMR? No. Okay, draw 2 more. Oh my goodness gracious, I drew into my engines. Special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand so I can draw 1 more card with Pierce in the Darkness. These are my synergies. Pierce in the Darkness draws 1 more card. Are you gonna let me draw my card? Would you consider a Yugioh collab in the future? Heck no. I could save my card, but I don't want to. I still have 2 other Blue Eyes. That's fine. Ooh, another one. Excellent. Activate Mudora. Come on, BR. BR what? What does that mean? What does come on BR mean? I'm not hit with the kids. Send this card to the graveyard. Add Kelbeck to the hand. Okay, and then we can normal summon the White Stone. Use both of these cards to go into Spirit Dragon. Is Piercing Darkness not once per turn? It is once per turn. Okay, now we're set up for the next turn. Activate Pierce in the Darkness. Oh shit, I didn't think that would work. If I had known that, I would have attacked into the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now it's ritual summoned using a normal monster or fusion, synchro, or XC summon using a normal monster as a material. You can make your monster gain attack equal to your opponent's. Oh god damn it, Magic Cylinder. That's fine. It's only 2,500 points of damage. Main phase 2, we can set Forbidden Droplet, and then pass. And then special summon out 2 Jet Dragons. Okay, Jet Dragon number 1. Now we have the Jet Dragons in rotation. And they can't be targeted because of the effect of the True Light. Jet Dragon number 2. This drag deck kind of slaps for real, for real. It finally popped off. Blue eyes. What does Jet Dragon do? While it's on the field, your other cards cannot be destroyed by card effects. And also, if a card on the field is destroyed, you can special summon it from your hand or graveyard if you have a blue eyes on the field or in your graveyard. And also, if it declares an attack, you can bounce one of your opponent's cards. As long as you have a blue eyes on the field or in the graveyard. Those are its 3 effects. And Jet Protect, yeah, if you have 2 Jets, they protect each other. Because the only card it doesn't protect is itself, but it can protect other Jets if they're on the field. Ow. Lord of D, when this card is normal summon, you can discard 1 spell trap, add 1 the Flute of Summoning Dragon or the Melody of the Awakened Dragon. Oh my goodness gracious. I could negate the effect if I wanted to, so I shall. By discarding Kelbeck from my hand. Decide. Okay. No need to use my other cards. Forbidden Droplet. Jet only protects from your opponent's effects. Is it only your opponent's effects? Ooh, Whitestone. Activate Keldo. I need to shuffle a card back into my deck so that I can draw some stuff. Ooh, I didn't know they had that. Whitestone, add the card back to my hand. Look, I went +1 because of the shuffle. Polymerization. Uh-oh. That's fine. What are they going to go into? They have a blue eyes plus this. Oh, that's a dragon. I guess they can go into Tyrant Dragon. Who's the better blue eyes? Wait, what? That's not Tyrant Dragon, is it? A spellcaster? What are they cooking? Good question. I've no idea. Numeron Dragon. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon? Well, I guess that's a card. Where's the Orichalcos? I didn't draw into it. Activated the effect of a card. That's fine. It's going to target one of my level 5 or higher monsters and then gain its effects for the turn. Now it has Jet Dragon's effect. It targets though, so if they target Spirit Dragon, I can chain it. They will 100% attack into Spirit Dragon. I hope they do. Okay. All level 8 or higher monsters on the field gain 1,000 attack points. Ooh. Oh yeah, I have Topaz Tiger in the graveyard. I need to shuffle Topaz Tiger back. Ooh, I get to draw another card because of Piercing the Darkness. Great mirror match. Why, thank you. Lethal into Mudora. I can just banish Mudora. He has a quick effect, remove himself from the field to do things for funsies. Activate Gravekeeper's Trap. Yes, let's send Blue Eyes back to the graveyard in order to add a Kelbeck to the hand. Pissing the Darkness. Come on, attack into my Spirit Dragon, please. I'm begging you. It'll be so funny. Starving Venom. Okay, he's gonna attack with that one. the blue eyes into my Jet Dragon. Okay, go for it, because I can just use Jet Dragon to bounce your card. Let's bounce this one. Come on, go for it. Attack my Spirit Dragon. Attack Spirit Dragon. Oh, Mudora. It's fine. Let's send Mudora away. I need to shuffle back my Topaz Tiger. Do they have anything good in their graveyard to shuffle away? Nope. Okay, well, I'll just do my graveyard then. This card, and then one of these. Okay. You can math. Do I have a Steel Vorkalkos in the graveyard too? No, I don't. Okay, good. Topaz Tiger. Topaz Tiger is so I can use Rainbow Bridge in order to add Seal to my hand. I need to have a Crystal Beast in order to add, otherwise it doesn't work. Battle Step. Wait, how come Piercing the Darkness didn't work? You can only use each effect once per turn. Wait, how come that didn't work? It should have worked. What the hell? I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. I'm gonna destroy all my cards. Special summon a Blue Eyes from the graveyard. Miss timing? It can't miss timing. Piercing the Darkness to draw a card. Yes. Activate Gravekeeper's Trap. Send Kelbeck to the grave. Add a Yugioh to the hand. Are you a pro gamer? I am a pro gamer. Thanks for noticing. And then I can special summon add Yugioh. Special summon another monster, Kelbeck from the graveyard. Okay, I need to destroy one of my cards so that I can proc my other cards. I don't know if this is gonna happen though. Wait, how come I can't special summon? I have the means for Azure Eyes. How come I can't spell them? What's happened? Seal? Oh yeah, Seal Vorkalkos. Duh. Okay, I need to destroy one of my cards so I can bring out Jet Dragon. Activate Piercing the Darkness. What? That works? On just normal monsters too? Activate Jet Dragon in the graveyard? Yes. And then they activate their effect. All my cards get destroyed, but Jet Dragon still comes out. Do the Numeron line? What Numeron line? Wait, how come this card's protected?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
How come the stone was protected? Doesn't make any sense. Does it only destroy special summon monsters or something? It was exactly lethal because I normal summoned stone. Yeah, I guess it was special summoned only. I see. Okay, well, what cards was I gonna add to this deck again? I forgot. Oh yeah, the elf. No, the elf is usually like at the top because it's a UR for some reason. There it is. Let's see. When a monster your opponent controls activates its effect while you control a level 5 or higher normal monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, negate that effect. During your opponent's battle phase, quick effect, you can target one normal monster in either graveyard, special summon to the field. And if you do, all monsters your opponent controls must attack that monster this turn, if able. While you control it, you must use the effect once per turn. Was I going to play Vishuda too? No. I don't need Vishuda. What about Spirit Dragon? I can miss timing. Yes, thanks for the applause. This was very inspiring. Why not terraform to the Crystal Beast Trap? Because the Crystal Beast Trap can be milled with my mill. It's a mill deck. What other cards was I going to play? I don't remember. The Dragon Rulers? No, it was definitely not the Dragon Rulers. Hmm. Do you guys remember Return of the Dragon Lord? I spelled return wrong. Return of the Dragon Lord. There it is. This spell that protects you. Do you need the White Stone of Legend steel? Probably not. Hieratic seals? Oh yeah, seals. Seal. Okay, and then we can get rid of Tyrant Dragon. I literally can't go into it. Rather trim it down to 40 cards. I did trim it down to 40 cards. See? I should probably play another True Light. Okay, anything else I can play to make this better? Add Boral Sword. I know what to add. Eldritch. Upstart Goblin? I don't need Upstart. Hey, Mr. Logs. Hello there. Wait, this card is playable? Dismounted like 12 copy of it? Of course. Do you really need Blue Eyes? Yes. Blue Eyes is my main playmaker. I could add Tenyi cards too. I could add Vishuda or Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi since I have so many cards out, but I don't really need them. Because this works perfectly. Pot of Greed? I can't play Pot of Greed. You absolute joy to be around. First to go. Blue Eyes is your BF? My best friend? Of course, Blue Eyes is my bestest friend. Graceful Charity? I would love to play Graceful Charity. But I can't. Oh my god, perfect going first hand. Card destruction. What about just near destroy Phoenix Enforcer? Oh my god, that's a good idea. Hopefully they don't have Ash Blossom. If they have Ash Blossom, I will literally shit and fart. Oh, it's just Maxi. You absolute buffoon. I don't care if it's Maxi. What do they have in hand? What do they have in hand? They're playing Plunder Patrol? Cringe. Have you ever tried Punk? No. And then I can also activate Rainbow Bridge of Salvation to add 2 more cards from my deck to the hand. Okay. Rainbow Bridge adds Topaz Tiger and the Seal of Orichalcos. Are you making 3 Herald of Orange Light? No, I forgot Orange Light exists, to be honest. Look at all these cards I have! My opponent activated a Max C, so it's probably my best interest to not play into that. So, why Eldritch? Fuck. Wrong button. I meant to activate it. Okay, Seal of Orichalcos. And then, do I have any Millers in the grave? I do have a Miller in the grave. I also have a Jet Dragon in the grave, but I don't have the big guy. So I'll set this card and then just pass and hope my opponent can't do anything with the face down card on the field. Take out Ash and add 3 Herald. I'm not playing Ash Blossom. Plunder Patrol art is super mega cringe. Is it? I've never looked at them before. That looks neat. What the hell is that? Are they like goblins or kappas or something? Pot of Desires. Draw 2. Okie dokie. They are goblins. Okay. They're goblin pirates. Oh, I didn't know that. So they're all goblins. Pirate goblins. They look neat. My end board. Hey, it's Silver Calcos and a set White Stone of Ancients. White Beard, the Plunder Patrol Helm. Target 1 special and Plunder Patrol monster from extra deck with the same attribute as a monster opponent controls or is in their graveyard. And if you do, equip this card you control to it. If this card is sent from your hand or monster zone to the graveyard, do some stuff. Oh no, what are they doing? I'm not paying attention. Bluebeard. It's special summoned itself. What does this one do? If you control Plunder Patrol monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent from your hand or monster zone to the graveyard, discard 1 card, draw 1 card. Oh, that's pretty good. Hello? Hello there, Weed Todd. Japanese pirate goblins. Why do they have, like, shiny noses if they're goblins? Just use earth monsters and you're good? I do use earth monsters. Well, how come they don't have an earth ship? Plunder Patrol Captain. You can target 1 effect monster you control. Special summon 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster your opponent controls. Wait, what happened? This card, special summon a Plunder Patrol monster from your deck. You can also special summon this turn except Plunder Patrol monsters. That's fine. I can't shuffle that back. It doesn't do anything. Oh no, you have a light in your graveyard. You're toast? Oh, I do have a light monster in my graveyard. They do have an Earthship, but not an MD for some effing reason. How come it's not an MD? I don't know how Plunder Patrols play. I know Ame played it for a bit. Target 1 effect monster you control. Special summon a Plunder Patrol monster extra deck with the same attribute as that monster. A water one. Or is in the graveyard, and if you do, equip that target to it. Then draw 1 card. You can only activate this effect. What? Then draw a card? Holy crap, that's really good. The only attribute they don't have is wind. You would think with a deck that's based around, you know, your opponent's graveyard, they would release one for every attribute immediately and not wait. Okay, what does this one do? During your main phase, quick effect, you can special summon 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your hand or in face-up spell trap card zone. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can discard 1 Plunder monster. Wait, what is this doing? Target 1 spell trap zone, set this card, and if you do, return that target to the hand. Oh, I can shuffle it back. I can use my shuffler. This one and this one. Now they can't do anything. They have a card that changes attributes, but it's a trap. I think the Earth one can change attributes. I have no idea how the deck plays. I should play Plunder Patrol so I could learn better. Best way to learn a deck is to play it. Quick effect, discard 1 Plunder Patrol card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then if this card is equipped with the Plunder Patrol card, you can add 1 Plunder card from your deck to your hand. Holy crap. That's such a good negate. It's a negate that also searches. There is the solo mode. I don't want to play the solo mode. Okay, they have their field spell back. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have played into the Maxi. Now, it only would have just given me a Jet Dragon, and they would have had 2 cards out of it. Jet Dragon is not better than the field I have at the moment. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Plunder Patrol monster you control, equip 1 emblem of the Plunder Patrol or 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your deck to that target. This solo mode lets you access the pack more easily though. Oh, I guess that's one way to do it. Okay. What's the darn opera music? Oh my god, you're right. It's playing the opera music for once. It never plays this. Is it because my opponent's playing a non-default field? Discard 1 card, add 1 Plunder Patrol card from your deck to your hand, except Plunder Patrol Shipyard. Ooh. Are they going to combo off? Can they OTK me? If they don't OTK me, I can OTK them. I think. Actually, I don't know. Because they use their negate already. Yeah, the World Legacy field has the same theme. Neuro Monster game music. And like the music go real hard with the children's card game. Can we select the music? No, you can't select it. They just like tell you, do whatever. I came from the YouTube channel, keep forgetting that you have a Twitch channel. I should advertise it over there more, shouldn't I? But I won't. Actually, no, I will. That's what I plan to do next week. I have to like spend this weekend preparing streams to go back to hardcore. I'm gonna stop taking it super soft core and go back to hardcore. That sounds fun. Add a Plunder Patrol card from your graveyard to your hand and pull some of this card from your hand. And if you do, add that monster to your... Oh my god, that's so good. I think the audiences are very different. Of course they're very different. Who cares? My target audience is those people. This is why I always tell my streamer friends, like, I don't care if you watch my streams because you're not my target audience. Obviously, you're not going to like them. It's not for you. It's for other people. It's for my 98% male audience who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Can you believe it's 98%? It used to be 94%. What happened? How did I gain so many more male audience members? The Connor YouTube channel is very serious in tone. I'm offended. You're part of the 2%, Stim. Is it serious in tone? And for Meowie? Meowie doesn't like what I do. Are you scared away the girls? Shut up. No, that's just how it is for Yu-Gi-Oh! Channels. Check his deck list? I don't want to. What does this one do? Quick effect of this card is equipped with the Plunder Patrol card. Banish it, then add a Plunder Patrol card from deck to your hand. This is a quick effect if it's equipped with a Plunder Patrol card. You can only use this effect once per turn. If a Plunder Patrol card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach one from this card instead. You love my voice? Why, thank you. There's 2% female viewers? There is. There's 2%. Amazing, right? 3,500 attack. I can attack over their cards. Ooh, Danger Zone. This one, quick effect. Discard one card, negate the activation. When your opponent activates a monster effect. Only monster effect. Discard a Plunder. This one doesn't have anything equipped to it. This one, quick effect. Target one effect monster you control. Special Plunder Patrol monster extra deck with the same attribute as the monster your opponent controls. And if you do, equip that target to it, then draw one card. They can banish my shit. If I go into Supernatural Dangers, that doesn't do anything. I can use Eldritch to get rid of one of their cards, but they have a negate. I need to get rid of that negate immediately. Ooh, I can normal summon Topaz Tiger. That can beat over their ship. Normal summon Topaz Tiger. Oh yeah, I have 500 boost because of the Seal of Orichalcos. I forgot about that. Okay, and then I can use Eldritch to get... Wait, do I have a card in the graveyard I can use? I can add a Jet Dragon to my hand. Why would I want to do that? I need to destroy this card first. Spell just one put roll monster from your hand face down. When your opponent activates a card, I need to destroy their monster negate first, because it searches. They can also use this one in order to equip this card with something which will give them... Damn it. That gives them... Wait, they're going to attach it to themselves? They're not going to do it to Plunder Patrol ship? Is it because I don't have a Dark Monster? Actually, I don't know how that works. What about being able to play monsters in the back row? Another? Oh crap, now they have 2 of them? Damn it. Continue your main phase? Well, I mean, if they have 2 of them now, then it doesn't really matter if I destroy one of them. Is it a soft once per turn? It doesn't matter. Wait, what? How come I protected it? God damn it. Oh no, he has an effect. He can negate that. Oh wait, if he negates that, that benefits me because then I can use my card. Hi, DuelLogs from the DuelLogs channel. The DuelLogs. Hello there, Drago Schemo. Okay, main phase 2. Whitestone of Ancients. I need to bait out their card. Add Jet Dragon back to my hand. Come on, use your negate. So I can get rid of one of your gosh darn... There we go. You can only use each effects of Plunder Patrol Lyris once per turn. Discard one card, negate the effect, and then add a Plunder Patrol card from your deck to your hand. Go for it. Damn it. I have no way to get these blue eyes out of my hand. They're stuck there. Okay, that's fine. Editor, please use a lawnmower for that hum noise. They're not going to do that because they don't show my losses, only the wins. Nobody wants to watch you lose. Okay, holy shit, it's really late. I'm a little bit over time. I started a little bit late because I had stuff to look at. Special summoned. Activate Eldritch the Golden Lord. Send Supernatural Danger Zone to the graveyard. Send this card to the grave. There's no way they have another negate. Editor, I put the video on loop. What? Special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your hand. Okay, I was about to say. It's like, I know the negate's a hard once per turn. There's no way it's a soft once per turn. They were just special summoning from the hand. Oh, what's cool about this board I have is that the Seal of Orichalcos makes it so they can only attack my highest attack monster, not the lowest one. Ooh, I can use this card to get rid of my Seal of Orichalcos, which I'm not going to do. However, I only have destruction protection, and this card over here has a banish. Special summon a plunder monster from your extra deck. Redbeard. Oh no, my cards. But TheDuelLogs, if you lose, you're going to lose your soul? Good. I don't want to have a soul. I want to be emotionless. If I didn't have any emotions and I was a droneless zombie, I could do more work. I could get so much more work done. I could make so many more videos. You guys have no idea. I could make $1 billion. If I was soulless, then I can employ soulless business tactics. But Mr. Logs, if you lose your soul, how are you going to play the funny fish deck? What funny fish deck? I want to play a funny fish deck. That sounds fun. Another patrol captain? Stop going into your plunder patrol monsters and just give up. Hello? Hello there. Redbeard, if this card is sent for the monster zone to the graveyard, you can target one plunder patrol monster you control, except this card and equip it to it. Okay, whatever. Another equip. They don't gain more attack points, do they? All plunder patrol monsters you control gain 500 attack for each plunder patrol card in your spell and trap card zone. Oh no. If I gave you the Cypher deck that I thought I had no idea why double summon is in it, I'm sure now your GF made it. What? If you don't have emotions, you could be better at card games like Yusuka. Rite of Aramasir. They're gonna go into the adventure engine now? Guys, I'm ham-boned. I'm not sitting through this shit. My Blue Eyes deck. It's so successful when it doesn't brick. Why does this deck brick? How do I change this deck to not brick as much, chat? You got plundered? I did get plundered. I need ways to discard these monsters from the hand for advantage. Or way to search. There's no way to search this card out. Not really. Well, whatever. I gotta go. I got shit to do today. Who's streaming right now? We have Rosemi, Miwa, Hasher Brown. Guys, we're gonna go raid my Oshi. No, we're gonna raid Rosemi. She's my favorite streamer ever. She's so funny and silly. She is the perfect streamer. If you need an example of someone who's good at streaming, you just show them Rosemi's streams in any of them. And they're all perfect. Okay, so you guys, does she know you? I don't know. I don't care. Goodbye.